Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Wednesday, September 28th, 2022, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners, part number 2. Yesterday was rough. Only 5 hits, no runs. We lost 5-0. I'm hoping we can find a way to be able to manufacture not only some hits, but some runs. We're kind of going one-on-one with the Baltimore Orioles for that last spot. Aaron Judge made history and hit home run number 61 about 10, 15 minutes ago. So congratulations and salute to Aaron Judge. Now you're tied with Roger Maris. And that is really the home run record. Anything that is, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, that obviously does not count. And I'm ready to get this game going. Made some adjustments, obviously, to the format a little bit. As you can see, I'm a little bit farther back, push the computer back a little bit. And I think this camera angle is a little bit better, just so that way my face isn't as big on the screen. It looks a little bit better there. So let's go through the starting lineups for today's matchup. Batting first, Dylan Moore. Batting second, Ty France. Batting third, back from the injury, Eugenio Suarez. Batting fourth, Mitch Haniga. Batting fifth, Carlos Santana. Batting sixth, Sam Haggerty. Batting seventh, J.P. Crawford. Batting eighth, Kurt Casale. And batting ninth, Jared Kelenic, recently called up from AAA. And on the mound, our rookie stud, not named Julio Rodriguez, George Kirby. All right, so we're going to get started here, I would assume, in the next about 3 minutes or so. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I'm sad about Coolio passing away. That since you passed that message along, only, 59 years old? What a young age, when we have guys like Nate Dogg that, recently died within the last 5 or 6 years. Now we have Coolio passing away. And obviously we're seeing some crazy footage there in Florida. I hope everyone, all the fans of the channel and everyone that's winning and living in Florida and going to games and whatnot, hopefully that everyone got evacuated properly. I do know a lot of people evacuated to Louisiana, Georgia, and a few other places if they had to get out of state. But I saw footage of, sharks in the water in neighborhoods. I saw people swimming in their own houses. Obviously, there could be a lot of chemicals and things like that, so it's probably not really encouraged. I know they had condoms on top of microphones, and people get blown away, doing those, weather, broadcasts. I don't even know why those people are out there. It's like when the wind is 140 miles an hour. Do they really think someone's going to get out there and report the news? And the answer is yes. If they need money and they need to pay rent, they will be out there. I saw the guy get hit by a tree branch and go back, maybe about 2 or 3 feet. But it is wild there. Prayers up for everybody in Florida. But in the meantime, let's have some fun tonight and let's watch the Seattle Mariners host the Texas Rangers. And then if Judge ends up hitting another home run, obviously, though, I'm keeping track of everything that's going on. Hope everyone is good, and we are about to get started here. And I went to the card shop to see if they had any Julios, since, we are going to be transitioning here from, the regular season to the postseason. And they had a few. They had a 2019 Bowman Chrome Refractor for $150, a regular rookie card Bowman Chrome for $50, another Topps card for $150, and then a bunch of cards that were $40 or less. And normally when I see Julio stuff, I just buy it all. And I'm just making sure I'm saving that for the investment. But I figured if I'm going to spend $150 on a card, I might as well spend it on a graded card rather than a non-graded card. Obviously, those are going to hold more value. So it was one of those times I had to show self-control and not buy Julios where I could have bought everything that they had in the card shop. But like I said, I usually am pretty selective on what I buy. And like I said, I was tempted, but I was like, you know what? I need to be saving my money and then I'll buy something better graded. And I still need to do things like buy a new pair of shoes for walking and whatnot. My shoes are all tore up. So I'm going to make sure I save that money and spend it on Paisley as well. I spent about $80 at Petco today based off a couple bags of dog food, some greenies, and some salmon treats. So she's happy. Everything is good. And we're about to get started here on the first pitch. George Kirby, the rookie. Here we go. Yeah, first strike. Let's go, baby. Yes, I can't believe about Coolio. Very, very sad. But, it is what it is. I mean, did they say how he died? Fouled off? Or is it going to get that? Good job, Haniger. There we go. And like I said, for me pushing my computer back, I like this. And because like I said, when I had it kind of close, it definitely made my face and everything look bigger. But I'm thinking with this particular view, with it pushed back a little bit, it looks better, a little bit more natural based on, the stream that I'm going to be doing instead of me just like really close up to the screen. So they haven't released how he died. I don't think, it wasn't like murder or anything like that. Hopefully it wasn't cancer. But usually it ends up being something like that. I'm not sure if he was an avid smoker or not. And hopefully we don't think it's like COVID, even though there's still COVID cases and whatnot. But I have a feeling it might be something, cancer-ish related, but I hope not. But that's kind of what my gut tells me. But hopefully his family will be doing okay. The best that they can be with losing their guy, Coolio. Big hit. Almost a ground rule double. Come on, Kirby. You're watching AEW. How is it? I was going to cheat and watch AEW, but I was just too busy, getting prepped and, just getting things kind of situated here around the house and then shaving and showering and getting ready. I looked at the card and AEW didn't look very good. As far as like, the matchups and everything, it looked like it was going to be like maybe a 7 show, unless there was some kind of big surprise. Nothing really stood out on the card for me, just kind of maybe a regular Dynamite, but hopefully it ended up being at least an 8 or better, but I probably assume it'll be like a 7 or 8. Adolis Garcia, 252 average, 25 homers, popped up. All right, let's go, baby. Oh, you want to watch the last hour? Oh, okay. You've been watching a lot of that storm chasing stuff there too, huh? Ryan Hall, y'all. That's what you like to watch, right? All right, come on, George. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Casale calls time. All right, here we go. Come on, George. Pitches outside. 1-2 count. Oh. We need this win bad. Looks like Boston's beating Baltimore 3-1. So it's not like the Baltimore Orioles are going to go 9-0. Obviously they're going to lose. So it looks like we might lose every game from here on out and still get to the playoffs, but that's not really the way that we want to get in, to the playoffs that particular way. But as long as the Orioles keep losing, we're going to get in by default. But I was really hoping that we would get first place, so that way me and my boy Justin could actually go to Seattle and watch them play. But if they end up playing the Guardians and they're on the road and we win, then we will be able to match up against the Yankees, and then there will be an opportunity for a home game. So, oh, he does? Wow. He's just a storm chaser through and through, huh? All right, top of the first. Full count. Popped up. Adolis Garcia in the box. George Kirby on the mound. Yeah, I'm liking this screen pushback. It looks a little bit better, I think, overall. Just based off my overall presentation, I think it looks a little bit better. I had to just kind of adjust some of the chords and everything too, making sure nothing pops out and everything is good. Little dribbler. JP Crawford, good defense there. I see you, JP. And anyone that obviously has Twitter, you want to do me a solid and like and retweet the stream. We are live on YouTube right now, as well as live on Twitter. I appreciate you, Sarah, for doing that. All right, Josh Young, but his last name is spelled Jung, and this is the guy that just killed us last night. 2 home runs, and he accounted for all 5 runs last night. We had 5 singles, no runs, and when you're trying to make the playoffs, that's not ideal. And another hit. It's brutal. 1-0 Rangers already. God, I might have to go put the do-rag on. I figured I'd switch it up, though. I got the J-Rod shirt on. I wore the do-rag yesterday. Didn't work, but hopefully we can get some good results here. Come on, George. Sliders that he was going to hardly use his slider at all his last outing. Just did not have a very good feel for it. Or curveballs and fastballs from him. All right. His slider will be 84 to 88 miles an hour. Some changes with that pitch. All right, come on now. Jonah Heim in the box. Come on, Kirby. 0-1 count. 0-2. Fouled off. Can't believe we're already down 1-0, but that's the life of just trying to grind it out and playing these bad teams at the end. Well, I think people are here, just not talking. Happens quite a bit. Not everyone's going to be active on the chat. There's going to be some lurkers. People checking people out on Twitter, on the Twitter live stream, as well as just here on YouTube. Fouled off. Come on, George. Can't believe we're down already. This is crazy. So well this year's been a much better fastball hitter this season than in years past. 0-2 count. Kirby on the mound, 2 outs. Little dribbler, foul. Let's go, Kirby. We've got Logan Gilbert, Luis Castillo, Robbie Ray, George Kirby, and then Marco Gonzalez. Marco's got to go, but very excited to have George Kirby and Coolio as rookies being as good as they are so far. Fouled off. Come on, George. Give him the heater. Wow, 72 foul balls yesterday. Strike 3. You're out of there. There we go, George. His first K of the night. Let's go, baby. And up next, we have Dylan Moore, Ty France, and Eugenio Suarez. Let's go. Ooh, they got some new Julio jerseys available in navy, green, and cream. You have to pick them up in person in Seattle, or they'll take phone call sales on them tomorrow from 10 to 1. I might give them a call, and I'll see how much they're going for. Maybe I'll order one. Okay.
Now we're up to 1.75% cash back on all purchases. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Good Sports is now streaming on Fubo TV.
Okay, well maybe I'll buy a Julio jersey tomorrow. We'll see. Then I would just have to decide if I wanted to get the cream, the blue, or the green, like the kind of like the teal. I think the teal one looks really fire. Maybe I'll go for a teal. I mean, this one, my buddy has this one, the cream, and he got it when we went to get when I got my Julio ball in April. He bought this jersey, and then I got the white one. So I got this one, and then they have this one that's going to be available, but they also have this one. I think that teal one would look really good. I mean, teal looks good. The cream looks good, but it's pretty much like my white one that I have already. Blue, I'm not really opposed to the blue, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think this is kind of more my style with that kind of color, since I like lime green for like ducks and whatnot. All right, no problem. Yeah, keep me updated, and we'll get more people that'll trickle in. Like I said, some people are watching wrestling. Some people are just, busy. Other people are evacuating, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So, like I said, more people will show up as the night goes along. I'm not worried about it. Excited that some jerseys are going to be available. I mean, they go quick. I mean, they're only doing it for that 3-hour window, and then that's it. So, and then they're going to be out for the rest of the year. All right, bottom of the first, Dylan Moore. 2-2 count. All right, full count. Come on, Dylan. Perez on the mound. Dylan Moore in the box. Come on, Dylan. Walked him. There we go. We're off to a good start. Okay, we got a walk. Okay. We just need to be able to manufacture some runs. I mean, it's been tough for Mariner fans, especially last few games that I've done. There was one game where we played the A's and they got one hit, and I was sitting in this chair for like 4 hours for one hit. The Mariners got to be better, especially if we want to be able to make the playoffs and obviously try to win against the Guardians, the Yankees, and get to the Astros. But, I mean, at this point, we can't even beat the bad teams. The Royals, the A's, the Rangers, we're having problems. But maybe a quick swing by Ty France can end all of that. Come on, Ty. 0-1 count. Yes. Oh, he bobbled it. Yes. There we go. No double play. That's what I'm talking about. He bobbles the little, it was kind of a line drive right there to the second baseman, and he dives for it, slows it down, and he tries to get it with his mitt, falls out of his mitt, and Dylan Moore is safe at second, and there is no double play opportunity. So I love that. Because like I said, it's when you go far and few between your opportunities to get hits, it's hard to get Uncle momentum on your side. As we know, you have to be able to get into a rhythm, and the players need to believe. And once you start, leaving guys stranded every inning, you start to lose faith, especially when you don't have Coolio in the lineup. And we already know when Julio's in the lineup, he's great, not only in the box, but for his defense as well. Can't wait for him to come back. Prayers up to my guy, Coolio. Let's go. All right, come on, Suarez. 0-1 count. Not eating that. Paisley's trying to eat a swimsuit underneath the desk here. No, we're not doing that. I'm going to catch you if you do it again. 0-2 count for Suarez, my second favorite player on the team. Had a kind of line drive go to him at third base, bounce into the dirt, into his finger, and almost broke it. And so he had to miss quite a bit of time, about 10 days, and he's still not right. But I do hope that we get him healthier as we're trying to get onto this playoff push. 0-2 count for Suarez. Dribbler down third base, foul. Let's go. Category 3, nice. I saw about an hour ago or 2 hours it was category 4. So it was at a 5, and then it's trickling down, but the damage is horrendous. I mean, I was seeing houses float away on the foundation, sharks in neighborhoods, people swimming in their houses. So prayers up for everybody in Florida. I know they already have a lot of weird behavior and things that go down in Florida. Popped up, Suarez. Back. Oh, not a home run, but there we go. I think everyone thought that was going to be a home run. And Suarez gets an RBI. Let's go. Okay. The outfielder kind of just stood there and just looked as it went over him. Wasn't a homer. It looked like it was going to be a ground rule double. Hey, but I'll take it. Anytime we can score early, that's much better of a chance to be at least somewhat competitive against a team like the Rangers who are ass. I mean, we're trying to make the playoffs here. The wind definitely carried it, and then went to the warning track. Dylan Moore scores. Suarez to second. Let's go. Great start. Oh yeah, puppies love to chew. You have no idea. We've had pillowcases, pillows, comforters, shirts, socks, underwear, bras, you name it. She's either ate it or tried to. That's facts. Haniger is up. Yeah, it's a part of the balanced diet. It's cookies, dog food, and whatever clothes she can find on the ground. So definitely have to be careful of that. She's a little monster. Haniga, 236 average, 7 dingers. Last 5 games, batting .333, 7 for 21, 3 ribbies, and 4 runs. Come on, Haniga. Let's go, Mitch. 1-1 count. Bottom of the first, 1-1. Runners on second and third. RBI by Eugenio Suarez. And we're knotted up early. This is a good sign for us. I mean, we had 5 hits all game and no runs. And that's brutal, especially if I'm going to be doing a game for, 4 hours. And it's like, it could have been worse. We could have got, no hits or 1 or 2. But still, I mean, I did an A's game when we played Oakland maybe about a week ago, and we had 1 hit the whole game. And obviously it was not a home run. It was brutal. 1-1, bottom of the first, runners on second and third. 1-2 count. Perez on the mound. Haniga in the box. Come on, Mitch. Mitch popped up right to the center fielder. Tags up. Go. Sacrifice fly. Ty France scores. 2-1 Mariners. Let's go. Good stuff. All right, Carlos Santana, you're next. Yeah, already much better than last night. 195 average for Carlos Santana. 19 homers, 57 ribbies, which means he either goes for the moon or he strikes out swinging and looking. So hopefully we can get something in between, like an RBI, a single, a double, a triple. Carlos, you are a switch hitter. You can go left or right, but I mean, I respect the guy. He's won a shitload of games for us. And even when I was at the Yankee game, before I got violated by that Karen, when I got the Aaron Judge ball and she slapped my leg, Carlos Santana was the guy that ended up hitting the home run after Aaron Judge did to win the game for us. So I know Carlos can come up big. I've seen it firsthand. 2-1 Brewers. Okay, go Cardinals. 2-1 Mariners, bottom of the first. Runner on second, Santana. 7 homers, 14 ribbies in the month of September. 3 multi-home run games. All right, current standings, 87 and 68, the Blue Jays. Rays, 85 and 69. Mariners, 83 and 70. Orioles, 80 and 75. So we got a 4-game lead on the Orioles. We're not going to probably catch the Blue Jays, but maybe we can catch the Rays. But I don't mind finishing in third. We'll play the Guardians. We play them better. I'd rather play the Guardians than play the Blue Jays or the Rays. I could really give a shit who we play because, I mean, this is kind of a magical season for us. And this is the first year of Coolio, his rookie year. So we're going to have great baseball from here for probably the next 20. So next 15 to 20 years, we're going to have a chance, hopefully, for a World Series berth down the road. If we can add to Coolio, maybe get like an Aaron Judge. It's not likely, but you never know. Or maybe just an AL, DS, or CS, a few of them. And trying to win the division over Houston. It'll be tough. Come on, Carlos. 2-1 Mariners. Struck out looking. 2 outs. All right, Ham Swaggerty, a.k.a. Sam Haggerty, up next. Come on, Sam. 257 average, 5 homers, 20 ribbies for Sam Haggerty. Two-0 count. Haggerty with a walk. It's okay. They'll figure it out. They'll either give you credit, or get you a different one, especially if you have the receipt. Usually with jerseys, you want to make sure you turn them inside out, and you want to do it on a low setting. And then you don't want to put it in the dryer. You want to hang wash it. If you end up putting it in the dryer, you do risk not only shrinkage, obviously, with the jersey itself, length or arms or width. But it's a good thing if you mix it with other stuff. There'll be a lot of fuzz balls on it. It's just a lot easier if you just wash it and hang dry it. And depending on if you're going to wash it and dry it alone, but usually inside out on a low setting, and then never dry it. I just hang dry it. That's usually kind of the unwritten rule for jerseys. I mean, you can definitely put it in the dryer, but I mean, I normally don't. Some people do, but I don't. Yeah, I mean, if it's like a bootleg jersey type thing, then stuff like that could happen. But if it's actually from, like a Dodger shop or like a baseball shop, in LA, and it's like legit, materials, legit memorabilia. Yeah, but then must have just been some kind of just stitch error on that particular letter. But yeah, I mean, I've had many, many, many stitch jerseys and even like, screen print type stuff. And I don't think I've ever seen that before. So, but also it's not like an official like Mookie Betts, since it's like a, Vin Scully. It's like, so maybe with that, I don't know if they just didn't do as good of a job, whoever was doing the sew job on that. But you'll be able to get a refund or a credit or get another one, or maybe get something else, maybe get it something different, or get the same one again, But I mean, if it happened with that Vin Scully, maybe they have another Vin, and maybe it's like that too. So, I guess it just depends on you. Go for another. 165. Oh, well, they'll get you a brand new one then. Yeah, they're not going to go through some kind of bad review, or they'll take care of you. So whoever did the stitch thing on there just maybe missed a couple spots on the letter, and then it got loose and fell off. That's the only explanation. Just didn't have enough thread on the letter. 2-1 Mariners, bottom of the first. Runners on first and second. Popped up. J.P. Crawford. 2 runs stranded, but we take the lead. 2-1 Seattle. Let's go. Yeah, it's much better to be able to put up 2 runs in the first instead of 5 hits and no runs all game. That was rough yesterday. And the lineup didn't really look that great to me today, but I figured, George Kirby's on the mound. There's going to be certain guys where, whether they want to admit it or not, it's like a backup quarterback. If you've ever played sports in school at any level, you could play first grade, fifth grade, eighth grade, you playing in a JV or varsity or freshman team, or even college or amateur, right? But you already know that there's always going to be like preferential treatment, with certain people on the team. But you also can tell when someone's really liked. Maybe they're not the most athletic. Maybe they're not the best player, but like maybe the backup QB is just a really solid, cool dude. And you're going to play harder for him when he has a chance to prove himself. And you see the offensive lineman, put off a little bit more effort. Now, maybe you see guys on the defense dive for a ball that maybe they wouldn't for Marco Gonzalez. So it's kind of cool to be able to see, you want to be able to treat everyone on that same level. But let's be honest, coaches have preferential treatment, and sometimes the athletes and the friends that are on the ball club, maybe the quarterback's a douchebag, and maybe the backup is a lot cooler. He's just not as talented. He's never going to start. But if something happens to the, douchebag quarterback, then maybe backup comes in and you try a little harder for him. And it happens in sports all the time. But I definitely feel when Kirby's on the mound, we get a little bit more effort. They're trying for Louise and Robbie. And I'm not saying they're not trying for Marco. Marco's just, he's just special. He definitely doesn't deserve to be on the team this year. But it's like Coolio. You can feel it. You don't even have to say anything. Like when he's there, it's like we got our Ken Griffey Jr. When he's playing, it's like Mike Trout, Ohtani, Aaron Judge, Coolio. Those are all going to go together. And it's like when you don't have that guy in the lineup, it's really tough You're not really balling. You got to wait for him to come back. Calhoun. There we go. One away. But I definitely love the way that we get energy out of Coolio as well as George Kirby. Two good rookies. We got a pitcher and we got the next big thing in baseball right here. We're talking about rookie cards, BGS, PSA, posters, baubles. Anything Julio is going to be worth a lot of money down the road, just like it is with Aaron Judge and Ohtani and Mike Trout. So I'm obviously cashing in, and I'm making sure I'm getting as much as I can for a good deal before it gets too expensive. Buy something for $200 before it becomes $500, and I'm not going to buy it because it's just $500. It's too expensive. But if you can, you're smart. You can buy a card for $300, $400, $500, and then if it ends up being worth $1,500 2 years from now, definitely it's worth the investment. You just have to know the market, and it's not about Bitcoin or NFTs. If you really want to hustle and make money, the two ways to go right now are gold or trading BGS and PSA cards. There's a lot of money involved, and if you know what you're doing, some people even make a living off hustling off cards alone. But you really have to know what you're doing with those, because then you have to know what to buy, and you have to see the hot, items that people are bidding on. So that way, if you do spend a lot of money, you will be able to get rid of it if needed. Top of the second, 2-1 Mariners. Oh, Julio. We're waiting. We have no chance without you, and we need the bat, and we need the dingers, and I need this. I need this vibe in the dugout. Let's go. Good job, George. Nice K right there. Another punch out for George Kirby. We got a bright future. I'm not saying we're going to win a World Series anytime soon. I'm not even saying we're going to make the playoffs this year, but we are going to end the 21-year drought. And, even if we lose in the first round, that's okay. Lose first round, next year win a round. After that, win 2 rounds. After that, try to get to the AL, CS against Houston. That's pretty much what's going to, it's going to be. Or maybe, Yankees if Judge stays, but he probably will leave. They'll throw everything at him, but I think that they're lowballing him because they're the Yankees. So if he wants to dip and go home to the San Francisco Giants, where he's from, do it, or go to the Dodgers or go to the Mariners or the Cardinals. Wherever he goes, that definitely ups the chances of you doing something big. Josh Smith. Come on, George. Yeah, but it happens. Like I said, sometimes things don't end up being perfect, but as long as there's a solution, it's not, if they said that they would refuse to refund you or replace the jersey, then that's a reason to be mad, But if you're going to be able to get another one, it's just unfortunate, but you can move on and you can get another one and things will be okay. It's just an inconvenience for a couple days. But if they would have been a hater and just been like, nope, we're not going to refund you, and whether you have a receipt or not, but I know you do, then you can get all crazy at that point. But yeah, you can get another one, and then hopefully that doesn't happen again. So otherwise, you're just going to have to take it to a seamstress in Australia, and they'll stitch it on for you. It won't cost very much. I sometimes will do it with my college football jerseys because they don't come with names on the back. So if you can find a place that does really good work, I got a Michael James one with James sewn in the back from the Natty, just like the one that they had with the silver lettering. It doesn't cost much, about $3 to $5 per letter if you know someone that's really good at what they do. And then I did, what did I do? D'Anthony Thomas, Black Mamba. The original Black Mamba is Kobe Bryant, but D'Anthony Thomas got that nickname from Snoop. Snoop was one of his head coaches when he was in Pop Warner, like in a developmental football league before junior high and high school. And they did good work for me there. But hopefully you don't have to go to that extreme. 3-2 count, 2-1 Mariners, top of the second. Come on, George. Yeah, hopefully everything goes smoothly, though. Sounds like overall the trip has been good. A little hiccups here and there, but that's understood. You got to think it's LA. It's a lot of crazy shit that happens in LA. Not necessarily crime-wise compared to other places in the country, but it's huge. It's a huge city, bigger than Portland or Seattle. That's the equivalent, like maybe Seattle, Portland put together, and then add another city, and that's LA. Pretty big. But then you go to Seattle, and Seattle's beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't live there, but I love visiting there. Especially when you get a good view, when you can see the water, and it's an upscale Portland. Less, homeless people. I mean, you're gonna have homeless people everywhere, but I think it gets a little bit scarier downtown here in Oregon compared to Seattle. It's a little bit more upscale. And I don't got any problem with anybody that's homeless or, a bum or whatever, as long as they're not trying to run after me or attack me or whatever. I mean, sometimes I'll even hook them up with stuff, but I don't usually go down to that spot unless I have a reason to go. Blazer game, that's a reason, but just to go down there, hell no, not doing it. Anyone that's smart, I mean, unless you would live down there and you want to eat food at food carts, that's one thing. But I mean, it doesn't feel safe there, in my opinion. Like, it's just, it kind of feels like a Grand Theft Auto. I was just down there when we went to ground control and played video games, and we walked, like on that road, and then there's like a Max that it's like a train that goes by, and a lot of sketch people. I remember the first person we saw was a crackhead, and they wobbled in front of us, and was jibber jabber, weird. It wasn't making any sense. Arms flailing, and we didn't say anything mean or anything like that. You almost feel kind of pity and sorry for some of the people out there, but yeah, as long as we don't get physically in any kind of altercation. But I'll tell you, some streets when you're down there, it's especially more at nighttime, wouldn't be as safe. But even during the day, I mean, it seems like there's just a lot of interesting people. Oh, we got him at second base. Got him. Nice try, bud. You try stealing on us. Boom. 2-1 Mariners. And that was our backup catcher. This guy right here who's ass, Casale. It wasn't even Cal Raleigh. What a fucking throw by Casale right to fucking Dylan Moore. Okay. See ya later. All right. Well, maybe we actually will win this game. Going to the bottom of the second, 2-1 Mariners. Yeah, but also too, you have to remember this is America, and there's a lot of liars out there. So if you're in LA and you're going to USC and Disneyland, and you're doing the whole road trip from Australia, just because someone looks like they're homeless, right, doesn't mean they are. There's a lot of scammers out there that are like rich as hell, and they have like Mercedes, and they'll just sit there with dirty clothes and pretend to be a bum, and then hope for the rich person to hook them up, and then they get money, and then you follow them and you see that they get into some rich person car, and so I don't even really give a shit. When people want to buy booze or cigarettes or whatever they're trying to buy. But it's like you have to be really cautious on that type of thing, just because I mean, I'm not going to give my fucking hard-earned money away to someone that's fugazi and fraud. Now, if it's someone legit or like a friend, that makes sense. But yeah, see, Sarah will tell you, just because someone looks like they're something doesn't mean they are. I see these guys here that live by us, and it's, the same couple. And one guy's kind of stupid. He's got a sign that says like, "Oh, I need small amount," and the amount's like $350 or something. I'm like, dude, who writes that on the sign? If you're bumming, right? You don't say, "Hey, I need $250." You say, "I'm a broke ass bitch. Give me anything you got, pennies or dollars." Like, you don't just put like $250 or $350 on a bum sign and think that someone's just gonna be like, "Oh, let me look at this guy. Oh, $350, no problem. Let me give him $350 just because he asked." And the guy, it's not like a first time thing. The guy uses the same sign, so it's the same like $250, $350 sign. If it were only that easy. 2-1 Seattle, bottom of the second, 1-1 count. Come on, Casale. Casale popped up. Casale's a liability, but before, he normally is a liability in the batter's box. At least he threw somebody out. Usually Cal can do that, but. All right, come on, Jared. Us Mariner fans, we root for this guy a lot just because, I think he feels he got done dirty by the organization. Got sent down to AAA a bunch. Has been struggling. He just needs to get his mental health and confidence back. And once he does, he can be a permanent guy in the starting lineup. He's that good. But he's batting only 152, 5 homers, 14 ribbies, but he's been pretty much in, double AAA all year. But we just called him up, and he has been ripping up homers and, significant hits. Come on, Jared. Little dribble or foul. 0-2 count. Come on, Ems. Come on, Jared. Time is called. T-Mobile is beautiful. If you guys ever get out here to the Northwest, it is a pretty special ballpark. Fouled away. Come on, Kellenick. Struck him at. Oh, Jared. All right, come on, Dylan. 2-1 Mariners, bottom of the second. 2 outs. Dylan Moore in the box, 217 average, 6 homers, 21 ribbies. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Yeah, if you're already going to a Seahawk game, a Mariner game isn't necessarily, if you're not really a baseball fan, there's not really, that's a personal choice if you just want to spend that extra money. Come on, Dylan. Yeah, this game is already 1,000 times better than the last probably 2 or 3 I've seen. We're actually looking confident out there. Not a very great lineup. No Coolio. And we got some guys in the lineup like Dylan Moore that normally aren't in the regular lineup, but I think we got enough bats in there. I'm not really too thrilled about Dylan Moore and Casale, but maybe those guys will be the heroes tonight. Sometimes that's a funny way on how sports works itself like that. 3-1 count. Come on, Dylan. Ooh, Red Sox beat the Orioles 3-1. Boom, shakalaka. Aaron Judge, 61st home run. Boom, history. Dylan Moore fouled off. Just sucks. It's like you don't want to go to the playoffs and just like limp in there. Like, oh, look, we just made the playoffs. We've lost 10 straight games. Yay. It's cool to be able to break the streak of 2021 years, but no one wants to go in with a big-ass losing streak, look like a bunch of fucking idiots just crawling into the playoffs. But, if we get Coolio back, it's a whole another ball game. Dylan Moore strikes out looking. Oh, George, come on now. All right, we need to take a look at some scores. What do I got here? Let's look at the scoreboard. And I can't wait to watch AEW. Anytime AEW is on and I can't watch it until the West Coast feed, it's definitely agony for me, but you know, I usually try to get it later after the stream is over or when I'm still streaming. Dodgers 0, Padres 0, top of the second. What is it? 2 outs with runners on first and second. We got Guardians and Rays 1-1. Yankees about to beat the Blue Jays 8-3. Marlins and Mets knotted up at 4. Twins 7, White Sox 4. Brewers, Cardinals 2-1. Cardinals need offense. Only 2 innings left. Both have 7 hits, so might come down to pitching. Okay. And then the best one, Orioles losing. Red Sox 3, Orioles 1. So that's good for the Mariners. We need to go to the playoffs with Coolio. They love doing commercials with dead people now, like zombies and everything. They're like, look at this. This is such a cool idea. All right, come on, baby. Seattle is beautiful. Ballpark is beautiful. It's a good place to me. It's my home away from home. It treated me very well. I mean, 3 baseballs and 7 games. That's fucking insane. I don't know if anyone has better odds than that than Zach Hampel himself. But I don't go to every game and across the country, at least not yet. Come on, George. But I'll tell you what, this year was special. You know, getting a Julio Rodriguez foul ball and an Aaron Judge ball in his historic 61 homer season, to be able to get 2 baseballs from those 2 players this year, Julio's rookie year and Judge's historic year. That's not something that many people can say. Yeah, definitely cherish those. Bubba Thompson in the box. Yeah, but if you do go to a game, you might get violated or pushed, or you know, there's people go after, you know, the foul balls and home run balls. It's a souvenir. Some people care, but some people don't. But I'll tell you, you know, you're not going to be able to take an NBA home basketball. You're not going to be able to get a football unless you're in the front row and if Cam Newton's playing. And if you're lucky enough for him to hand it to you, but he, you know, we might not see Cam Newton too much longer. So really the only way to take the game home is if you go to baseball, MLB, or NHL and you get a puck, you know, a puck or a ball. That's the only way you're going to take something home with you. Top of the third, 2-1 Mariners. Come on, George. Yankees 8, Blue Jays 3. Little dribbler to third. Get him. Didn't even throw it. Bubba is fast. Bubba does steroids or something. Yeah, that guy ran way too fast. This guy's so fast. Runs a 40 in like what, 4.3? 4.4? That's cool. I haven't gone to a game yet, but I will. I mean, if it's something that's Oregon or Washington, specifically Seattle sports, I'm probably going to go. You know, I want to make sure I experience not only, you know, Blazers and Ducks and Beavers here, but definitely Seahawks and Kraken and Mariners. So never gone yet, but I do have a goal of going. I have to find someone that's willing to go also that would be enjoying it, you know, on the same level. So, but I do, you know, I could probably go with my boy Justin. I mean, that's kind of my road trip, dude. We usually do the sporting events. It's fun. But Kraken would be dope. Be like really be cool. I'd be like right by the glass so I can see the people's faces when they like fight each other, like right there. Top of the third, 2-1 Mariners. 1-1 count. George Kirby on the mound. Marcus Semien in the box. Let's go Mariners. Come on, George. George is a stud. He's like, I'm young, but I bring the heaters. All right, Simeon with a single. It's all right, George. We have a lot of potential with him. He's got so much upside. I mean, George is the type of guy that someday he might be able to win like 15 games in a season. You know, once you get into that 15 game winner, you know, that's one of the best. You know, you want guys to try to get to like that 15 to 20 range for wins. But his upside is not as much as Coolio, of course. Coolio's a once-in-a-generation type of player. Coolio is Ken Griffey Jr. But Kirby looks like he could be a solid piece for us, especially with the staff that we have. Yeah, one of the guys I enjoy rooting for. You want the young guys to make it. I mean, it's not like Mariner fans are rooting against Coolio, Kirby, and Kelenic. You know, it's like, you know, you're going to get free agents, but when it's guys that you can bring up in your own farm or draft, those are. Runners on first and second, top of the third. Mariners 2-1. Nathaniel Lowe, George Kirby. Fouled away, 0-2 count. Let's go. We got to win this. Things look good today, though. Much better than yesterday. Me sitting here for 4 hours for 5 hits and no runs. So we want to make sure, like, at least if we're going to, you know, invest our time and energy, we don't want to be embarrassed. You know, at least bring it. Just compete. I mean, these are teams that we should be kicking their ass, but Coolio, Suarez, and Raleigh are 3 best typically, and if they're injured, then we're fucked. Nice pitch, George. Fuck, they didn't even give him that strike. This ump is being a hater. That's going to be sweet. Wow. Can you imagine? That's going to be crazy. Yeah, I'll probably be rooting for the Braves. I mean, I don't really have any affiliation for the Mets. They have damn good players, but I think I like more players on the Braves overall. But, you know, they got DeGrom and Scherzer and Alonso. I mean, they got some names. They got some fucking good pieces. Diaz, closer, used to be on the Mariners. Taijuan Walker, former Mariner. It's like, hey, if you're on the Mariners, go to this team, then you'll be good. Top of the third, 2-1. 1-2 count. Runner on first and second. 2-2 count. Full count. Kirby's already at 52 pitches. Come on, George. Strike his fucking ass out. They should be able to say that on TV. You know, you're watching the game. Like, just be real with it. I did see that. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, big part of history. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's going to hit the record-breaking one, though. Because if he gets one more, then you're like number one. Like, you are the home run king. Because all the other ones, you know, Sosa, McGuire, Bonds, those don't count. Anything from like 63 to 73, all that shit is fake. You know, so if he gets one more, then 62, and then he's the home run king, like legitimate. Even though they'll say like they have Bonds and McGuire and Sosa with home runs, seasons of 63 to 73. But if it's juicing, I mean, oh, Guardians beat the Rays 2-1 in the 10th. Wow, that's big for us. Come on, George. Garcia popped up. Fuck. Get that. Yes, all the way to the wall. Suck it. Let's go. Kelenic holds him to third. That was close. That could have been, oh, man, that could have been bad. Jared, his defense out here at center field, it's like we have the same impact as Julio. I mean, this ball is hit hard, deep, going back to the wall. He catches it, poof, goes into the wall, and then has to throw it. I mean, this is a very big athletic play that only a lot of the GOATs can make. Poof, get in there, throw it. That definitely saved a run. That's why he makes plays like that and he can start hitting. Then you'll be out there with Julio for the rest of your career. Like, who wouldn't want that? Oh, okay. Just going to be awesome player out in the outfield. Oh, and another one. Yeah, I would enjoy that. Mariner fans want that. This guy's been on fire. 2 home runs and a single in this game. RBI single. So he's contributed for 6 runs in the last 2 games. This player, Josh Young, their number 1 prospect. He's good. I've seen it. Yeah, I can't wait. They're doing the DX little tour celebration. Get him. Crawford. Okay. Kirby gets out of the jam. Mariners 2-1. Wow, that was lucky. That could have been bad. We could have given up like 2 or 3 runs there. Yeah, I can drop one.
That's me traveling down the boulevard with boyfriend's
How old is Steve Largent? Like 58, 59, something like that, right?
During Mattress Firm's sleeping spree event, save up to $500 plus get a free adjustable base with 2 free bedding items. Only at Mattress Firm. It's a feeling you wish you could bottle. When you're running so hot, you should come in the morning.
Yeah, the Jerry Rice before Jerry Rice. Most people have no idea because they never watched them.
Tonight's Buck Shoot Casino Pin Report, we examine the lowest bullpen OPS ranks this season. All these teams have something in common. They are likely to all have a date to play in the postseason. Mariners are amongst the best in terms of the lowest on-base plus slugging. You think about it, too, from the on-base perspective.
Happy birthday, Steve Largent. My favorite photo. High stepping like Dion. Who wouldn't like that?
They've had such a low OPS. They have been in the top 10 this year. The Mariners relief corps, that is.
68. So 10 years more. 68 years old. 68 years young, Steve Largent. Ty France with a nice single. Yeah, Jerry Rice. He's awesome. Good job, Ty. Nice little single. Eugenio Suarez. Suarez batting .235, 31 homers, 85 ribbies. Second best player on the team. Usually a home run or a strikeout, but he definitely brings energy to the bullpen. Every part of the ballpark. In the dugout, with the pitchers, with the utility players, the backups. I mean, he's one of those leaders that they feed off his genuine passion for the game, like Coolio. And when you have two guys like that, it can definitely be very beneficial to the ball club. Usually you have one rah-rah guy or like leader, and luckily Mariners have two. Let's go, Suarez. 8 home runs versus lefty, 23 home runs versus righty. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count for Eugenio Suarez. Yeah, he does better against righties for sure. Yeah. We got quite a few people that can actually switch hit on the team too. Going left or right like Cal Raleigh. Carlos Santana. It comes in handy, but usually there's like one really good and then the other one's like, it's okay. Yeah, not everyone's going to be Mickey Mantle. That's going to be like the legend, like the best switch ever. Come on, Suarez. Let's do this, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Time for the money. 2-1 Mariners, bottom of the third. Fouled away. Runner on first. 51 pitches in for Perez. 2-1 Mariners over the Rangers. Let's go, Suarez. Yeah, I didn't look it up. I figured, I was going to be probably within at least 5 to 10 years if it was off. Sometimes I forget that I'm 40, you know what I mean? And sometimes I feel like I'm still younger than that. All right, let's go, Suarez. So fresh and so clean. Let's get it done. Looking good in the Mariner hard hat. Very well liked in the organization. One, 2 count. Perez. Little dribbler down third. Foul. Come on, Suarez. Keep battling, baby. Let's go. We need a big play. All the shifting bullshit. All right, come on, Suarez. Fight it off, baby. No problem. Anytime. Hey, it's his birthday. We got to definitely do that. Suarez. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Clutch. It was definitely those money photos. I had to tuck that shit into existence. It's like he hasn't got a hit in a while. And he just came back from the injury. Okay. Sometimes you got to give it the extra sauce, baby. The mojo. The stacks. Got to give the picture of the stacks. It's time. It's money time. And right in between the third baseman and the shortstop. Take that. Suarez, you the man. Next up, Mitch Haniga. Mitch Haniga, batting 236, ass, 7 home runs, suck, 27 ribbies. Come on, Mitch. We all love you. Just need to bring those stats up. But I think he's just not healthy. He's much better than this. But I guess, you have to earn a paycheck and you have to play through the pain. But if you're like hurt, it's like not doing the ball club a lot of favors if you're not 100%. But we are rooting for him. We like Haniger. It's like someone with, his skill set should be double or triple his stat line right now. Injuries can be a bitch. 2-1 Mariners, bottom of the third, runners on first and second. Haniger, 1-1 count. Perez is 57 pitches in, so he's got probably 40 more before they pull him, unless he just really goes off the deep end, and then he might get pulled at pitch like 75 to 80, but we'll see. Good eye, Haniger. 2-1 count. I like the teal. If I get a Coolio, maybe the teal. It's a cool look. I like it. It's like bright, but I mean, I can do blue, but blue's just too kind of like normal looking. I want something that pops a little bit more. Cream one looks good, but I already got the white one, and that's almost just like another white. So, all right, 3-1 count. Pitcher is losing his mojo, his confidence, swag gone. Intimidated, and Carlos Santana in the box. All right, 3-1 count. Come on, Mitch. Walked him. Let's go. Yes, bases loaded. Bases loaded. 1, 2, or 3 for Nintendo. They're about to pull him. Let's go, Carlos. Carlos comes out to Ozzy Osbourne. I like him even more. Carlos Santana. I almost bought a Ichiro bobblehead today, but I know it'll be there next time I go. But just didn't feel like buying it today. Just bought some, graded card like holders. So when you have graded cards, you can put it in like that piece of plastic, and you can have the card kind of propped up. Oh, geez. Rough lineup. Come on, Carlos. Batting only 195, but a lot of home runs, man. I'm telling you, this guy can not only hit one home run, sometimes he'll go yard twice in a game. Has the power, switch hitter like Cal Raleigh. Definitely better, I think, from the lefty than the righty. Lefty for me is more comfortable. I think it's more comfortable for him. Oh. We scored at least one run there with no outs. Now it's 3-1 Mariners. Runners on second and third. Only one away. Good job, Carlos Santana. RBI, Carlos Santana. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah, 3-1 after fucking getting blasted 5-0 with 5 hits and no runs. I'll take that. Little chopper just barely goes over the pitcher's head. And I mean, they're able to get one out, but we still got guys on second and third and up 3-1. Yeah, baby. Bottom of the third, Mariners up 3-1. Haggerty. Ham Swaggerty. Sam Haggerty. 257. 5 homers. Ham Swaggerty. I like it. You got to have some style, cool. Rock the, the do-rag. Rock the headband and armband stuff. Do it, man. Okay. Have fun. Popped up. There we go. Suarez tags up. Oh, and has halfway and has to. Oh, luckily Suarez got back in time. Oh, man. Suarez was not fast enough to try to go home there. If he would have went, he easily, he only took a few steps, and he's not a fast guy, so he goes about halfway and puts on the brakes and has to go all the way back and almost gets tagged out. Went right to the catcher with a all-star throw to the third baseman, tag to the shoe and, back, but Suarez got in time. But if he would have took one more step, he wouldn't even have made it back to third base. So at least he got back safe. 3-1 Mariners, bottom of the third. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Perez on the mound, 67 pitches in. And now we have the one, the only, J.P. Crawford. 249 average. Come on, JP. Be like Juan Pierre. Be like Ichiro. Be like D. Gordon. It's okay to get a hit. We encourage it. We like you. Dope photo, too. And he's the one that typically throws the baseballs in the Mariners area after the innings end. So JP popped up. We leave 2 stranded, but at least we go up 3-1, end of the third. Let's go. I've been a fan since 85, so it's a long time coming. We need to make sure we get this dub. We need to secure the bag. I mean, this is not a time to fuck up, but when you don't have your best player, it's tough. We need to get that back tightness sorted out, and we need our guy back. And then once you get Coolio back, Anything is possible. You can beat anybody. It doesn't matter what the other team is. It can be the Yankees, Astros. I mean, you can throw anybody at Seattle. And if Julio's playing and he's healthy, he gives you the confidence on offense and defense that, I can start a run or maybe I'll be the key guy to slam it home. But you can count on the defense. It's going to be top notch. And there's not very many people. I mean, this is the second coming of Griffey. This is not normal, to have a player this good. And we've waited a long time. It's 20 years since the last legend, which was Ichiro, and it feels good. But we need him on the field to contribute, so then we can have moments like that. All right, let's look at the calendar. So we have this game tomorrow at 6 p.m. against the Rangers. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, A's. And then you end the season off with the Tigers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So fuck. I mean, even before the Texas series, it was fucking the Royals. Like, Jesus, like the easiest schedule after, almost the break, and played a lot of the tough games early on and really survived, but then just can't close on the bad teams right now. But we do have some key injuries. When you don't have your first, second, and third best player, or maybe a combination of those three, it's harder in baseball to win if your top three hitters or top three momentum guys. There we go. Top of the fourth, 3-1 Mariners. George Kirby, 58 pitches in. 6-1 Brewers. Ooh, shit. Yeah, but at least you got the Pujols history out of the way instead of like losing games and then not having history happen. So at least you got the fucking history out of the way. You're going to the playoffs, first place in the division. You drop some games. Fuck it. Just move forward. Doesn't mean shit compared if it was some other team that was mentally weak and they couldn't hang. You guys will be fine. Good organization. Lots of history. Cole Calhoun, 243 average, 173 homers in a 11-season career. It's very odd that they're showing like his whole career. Like, is this your last game that you're playing? Usually the graphics, they're putting up like career hits, career RBIs. Is that like some foreshadowing shit? Like, oh, and then now I'm retiring. Come on, George. 1-2 count. Strike three. Caught him looking. Papa. Let's go. Four-seamer right down the middle. He's looking. He saw it. Let's see if it wasn't even a strike. Ooh, wasn't even a strike. Outside. They pulled a fast one. George, another strike. Getting off to an 0-1 count is usually pretty essential unless you really have the heater and the stuff. You got to get ahead, but obviously if you try to get ahead and throw that first pitch strike, you get the Hall of Famers, and the heavy hitters. They know it. They swing. They homer. You take that risk. 1-1 count. But the good ones have no fear. They say, fuck it. All right, I'm going to throw right down the middle on the first pitch, and I just got to pray that you don't go yard off of it. I gotta try to get ahead. 2-1 count. Yeah, that's awesome. Anytime you can see the athletes Albert Pujols. And then the kid with Down syndrome, or if it's not Down syndrome, it's cancer, or some kind of like terminal illness. And then you see those people do those awesome things like John Cena, Albert Pujols in that video. Yeah, very cool. To not discriminate and just let everyone have their shine in their moment. It doesn't matter. Popped up. There we go. 1, 2, 3 inning. Now we go to the bottom of the fourth.
The Bears clash with the Rangers tomorrow at 6 on Root Sports. With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
DQ chicken strip basket? I want in on that. House-made Hidden Valley Ranch, fries, Texas toast, and DQ chicken strips. Let's go now.
Not bad. I would like to have Kirby with more Ks at this point, but I mean, he is a rookie, so it's not like you can. Oh God, he's a rookie. I need 10 Ks out of you. That's like too much, A rookie that's really good has potential to get 10 Ks, but you just want the guy to, somewhere usually 4 to 8. You typically want over 5 or if possible, but rookies go through their cycles. So 2 million people. Holy cow. Like I said, I saw all the videos and that's crazy. I saw the shark in the neighborhood in the water, even if it was a small one or big fish. The guy swimming inside of his house. I saw a guy wakeboarding, in the with a truck pulling him. News people getting like thrown into the wind, and 140 to 160 mile an hour winds at one point that I saw. So yeah, that's tough to be able to like live there. And then all of a sudden you could be like rich and then be homeless the next day. Like if, hopefully there's insurance and stuff like that, but definitely like, yeah, that's heartbreaking for a lot of people for sure. I mean, there's obviously that risk if you live there, but you probably just never think it's going to happen to you, or it won't be that bad, hopefully. All right, come on, Casale. Let's go. 3-1 Mariners. Bottom of the fourth. 1-1 count. Casale popped up. 1 away. Let's go, baby. All right. Come on, baby. Let's go, Jared. Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully a lot of these people took their pets. I can only imagine some, people that are cruel left pets behind. And yeah, just hopefully you just have more people that actually have a little bit of a heart, you know what I mean? Two away. All right, come on, Dylan. Yeah, do you know his story? Like, it's cool to learn about like Micah Parsons and Shaquille Leonard, Darius Leonard, Shaq Leonard. You get those three, Micah, Devin, and your boy, Leonard. Yeah, all three definitely different individuals popped up. And that's the end of the fourth inning. go, baby.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the protection, security edge, and the most reliable 5G network. Want me to keep going?
So Judge only did that one home. Is that game still going? It's a final, isn't it? The Yankee game is a final. So we have to wait to see if he can break the record tomorrow. I know the schedule for tomorrow. All right, let me see what the schedule is. Who's actually playing tomorrow? Like, what are we getting tomorrow? Oh, Yankees don't even play? Shit, I gotta wait till Friday. So he's gonna be well rested. So yeah, he'll probably they play the Orioles at home too. Orioles at home on Friday. That's when he's gonna break the record. At home. Against the Orioles. Oh, it's happening. Dude, and especially, dude, that ball is gonna go for like $1 million to $5 million. I mean, that's going to be a lot of negotiation power for that baseball because essentially it might be like one of the most, because if he's the home run king, essentially if he gets one more home run, he is the legit non-steroid home run king. That's a big bet that makes every Aaron Judge collectible go up. So, oh, thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Bang, 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 bang. $10. Holla. Cactus Jack approves. What do you want to see for baseball? You got or a wrestler? You got something particular? $10. Appreciate that, sir. Let's get to a hundo. Let's do that. Oh, Pirates. See, but those are the tricky ones. You're like, we're playing the Orioles, Yankees. Oh, we're playing the Pirates. And then all of a sudden you lose like 3-0. And you're like, what the hell just happened? One away. I mean, to see him in person and be like, be in eye contact of, because we were only sitting like 10, 15 rows back when I got the ball. Just right in front of the Yankee dugout as they step down, like eye level. Boop. It's like home run early and then late. Boop. And then in the same inning, too, that he went yard. Yeah, I mean, Yankee fans were offering me money as if it was a foul ball or like a home run ball, because they knew that there wasn't going to be any foul balls more than likely in that area all game. And if you get a ball, it's like you're probably that one person in like a section of like maybe 3-4 sections or 5 sections. Like, that's the one section that, got lucky. And I did find it weird that they didn't throw it into the Yankee fan base every inning. You think they would show love to their fans that are from other places than New York, but only 3 baseballs came into the Yankee fan section after the inning ended. Mariners do all 9 after every inning to the Yankee, for the Mariner fans. But maybe that's why people were starting to offer me bigger. They're like, there's, I was like, no, if I got assaulted by a lady that slapped my leg and screamed at me when I got the ball and she didn't, when it popped up in the air and I snagged it, I never touched her, and stuff. It's just, it never hit the ground. It hit Preston's mitt, her hand, my hand. It went in the air. And when it went in the air, like 6 inches, 8 inches in the air, boop, your boy had the Spider-Man and, got him. Aaron Judge ball is incredible.
Twice a top 3 finish in the MVP vote. In fact, the last 2 full seasons last year, winning the Gold Glove and the Silver Slugger as well with Toronto. Played every game a season ago. That was nothing new for him. First pitch strikes.
Yeah, and seeing him in person is one thing, but to see him go yard, in person, I mean, like I said, he's at 61. I mean, so unless you were at that ballpark, there's usually 162 games, and he's hitting them all over the world, all over the globe, and Canada for the Blue Jay games. Pretty cool that we're seeing that kind of history of having an Aaron Judge like right now, having Ohtani like the Babe Ruth of pitching and hitting here now, and a guy like Trout. And then if we have to hand it over, Julio's there, and there'll be others too. Baseball's in good hands right now. They just need to market more of their superstars more. Like put Judge and Ohtani and Trout and Julio in a commercial together, like representing Nike or whatever, or a baseball product or something. Like show some, so that way you get their faces out there a little more. These are the fucking best, Yeah, but shout out to Judge. Yeah, but I'll never sell that ball.
Here tonight, he's in left field and he makes this catch for out number 3. It's another clean inning for George Kirby.
Good job, Kirby.
They can't believe it's 100% online and gives them a competitive offer that won't change for 7 days. An offer that they can put toward their new car. Some people can't believe our friendly advocate will come to them as soon as tomorrow, drop off their new ride, and whisk their old one away. Because we make trading your car unbelievably easy. Also, you can say, Toyota. Experience a new way to trade in a car.
Let's go, baby. Bottom of the 5th. 3-1 Mariners. Much better than yesterday. That's for damn sure. Category 1. Well, everyone's fucking house is already like floated away. I feel so bad for those people. Like, no joke. Like, literally houses were floating away. Like, I saw some like horrific like video, like prayers up to everyone that's being affected out there. It's like there's gonna be a lot of people transplanted in different states now, and I mean, even if you have insurance or whatever, it's horrible.
The bottom of the 5th is brought to you by Heritage Canned Cocktails from Heritage Distilling Company. Simple, but not basic.
All right, come on, Mariners. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, that's good. So it's calmed down now. Ty France is up, bottom of the 5th. Doing much better today. Ty, little dribbler down third. 1 away. All right, Suarez up next. Let's go. Wow, let's start it off. Come on, Suarez. Your money, baby. Let's go. Somebody's got to start the little rally here. We need to make sure we extend the lead as much as possible. Can't trust anything right now just based on how games have gone. Come on, Suarez. 236 average, 31 dingers, 85 ribbies. 0-1 count. 2 for 2, an RBI double and a single. 1-1 count. Let's go, Suarez. All the storms. Well, if you got those like YouTube people that you can watch, then you're getting like all the inside footage and stuff. One, 2 count. Come on, Suarez. Yes, another hit. Let's go. You do the money symbol, you do the money shake. You do the money symbol, you do the money shake. You put the money on, he gets the fucking hit. You put the money on, he gets the fucking hit. Twice now. Let's go. All right, I need you. And then the sports gods are said, okay, boom. Another one. Another one. Suarez, 3 for 3. Now we got to take advantage. Haniga up next. Matt Payton in the building. Oh, you can say whatever you want, bro. You're the fam. How are you today? Hope you had a good day today. Just chilling, watching Mariners, and be doing some food stuff after, and we're actually doing well. 3-1 instead of getting blasted 5-0 with 5 hits and no runs yesterday. That was, anytime you get like a hit to 5 hits and you don't get a run and you lose like 5, 8, and 10-0. That's rough, but that's what you do. You're a fan. Two-0 count. Haniger, dribbler. Double play. End of the inning. Haniga. Hey, at least we're up 3-1. I can at least be happy about that. I don't like getting double plays, especially ones that just like kill the momentum of everything that you had building up to that, and then you leave guys stranded and hit into a double play. It's like probably the worst thing that can happen besides like a triple play happening. But we still got the lead, so. Hello, Miss Holly. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. Which NFL teams need a must-win game and why? There's only one answer, and that's Raiders, because they don't have one yet, right? So they definitely need to show that bringing in Devontae Adams wasn't a mistake, and it shows that they got exposed that their offensive line and defense were bad or much worse than we even anticipated. They got good players, but if you don't have O-line or D-line or defense, and it's tough to inherit a team and turn things around and right away. That's my answer. Yeah, prayers up for everybody in Florida. That's been kind of crazy. Coolio died, Holly. Did you see that? So Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise. I used to listen to that CD and tape forever until it was broken. I think I ended up going to a Tower Records or going to Sam Goody, and I bought it back in the day. So sad day when Coolio passes. Then we have the Florida stuff. I'm very optimistic. I hope that people got out. Scary stuff. And then, just watching some games and yeah, it is sad. Oh, a hit on Kirby already. So have you been getting sleep? Yes, the gangsta paradise. I mean, especially if you're in that age group. I think if you're probably, I don't know, 35 to 48, if you're in that range, then the Coolio stuff will make sense. But if you're not 35 to 48, then maybe not so much. Yeah, but who's going to be most desperate? The team that hasn't got a win yet. That could supposedly might have been a playoff team. So if the team was a 10-7 team, supposedly, or could be potentially, right? And then they start off 0-3, I wouldn't fire Josh McDaniels. It's just, the O-line stinks and the defense stinks. And we've already said that like a billion times. It's just now everyone is noticing. And I got Josh Jacobs in fantasy. So shit, you lose games. I need numbers though. I'm going to still use him in my lineup here and there. And someone's got to tote the rock. Come on, France, double play. Oh, yes. Double play. Double play. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice job, Ty France. Oh, yeah. And Dylan Moore. Great job, guys. 3-1. Mariners, top of the 6, 2 outs. Little double play action. Let's go. Oh, me and Sarah have been following it. We've been following it. Yeah, it's crazy. It is a crazy. Oh, this Josh Young, man, this guy is always doing something against our team, whether it's JP Crawford, Kelenic or France. This young guy just keeps getting hits on us all over the place. Come on, Kirby. Yeah, but I saw, a shark in a neighborhood in a video, a guy swimming in his house in another video. I saw houses off foundations floating away. I mean, it was crazy. Oh, of course, bro. I do. I'm trying to go undefeated, but it's like unrealistic to have those expectations. But I mean, I try to go for, obviously top 3, and I'm not trying to win 3 or 2, but sometimes, you can do everything up to the championship or the playoff rounds. But if the guys sit, due to they don't want them to get injured and they already won the division, or they just have off games, you could be the best team all year, go to the playoffs, have 2 bad weeks and lose and not even be in the championship, or, be in the 3rd place game or lose in the championship. So a Sharknado, they actually had footage. You can't really tell if it's a shark for sure, but because they're far away, you see the fin and stuff. It could be like a large fish, but it definitely could go for like a baby, maybe like a 5-foot shark, maybe, or maybe it was less than that. It wasn't like some 15-footer or 20-footer. Then that would be hella scary. Can't even go outside. Some 20-foot fucking shark in the neighborhood is going past the grass in the water. Kirby struck him at. Instead of gangsters in the streets, now it's sharks. It's things are getting real now. Sharks in the streets, no more gangsters. The sharks. That is kind of creepy, though. Imagine you go outside and then, out of all places, in front of your front yard, you see that. You're, oh, hell no. Then you're like, oh, what do I do? Just hope it goes away, floats somewhere off. Yeah, I saw pictures where they showed, just some parts of the inlet where the water was just, you could tell the water was being pulled from one location to the other, and it was out hundreds of yards out there where it was bare, where it should be water. And yeah.
Google Pixel 6a, a smarter phone for a smarter price, powered by the Google Tensor chip, so your camera can see in the dark with night sight. Fix your photos with Magic Eraser. Photograph all skin tones accurately with real tone. And last up to 72 hours with extreme battery saver. It's all you want in a phone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
100% all white meat spicy chicken strips are back. Look at them sitting there. Just sitting there. Can't believe we hired a director for this. Spicy chicken strips starting at $5.49 are back at Jack in the Box.
Oh, I got a photo.
Want early access to postseason tickets? Sign up for Mariners Mail and you'll receive a code for tomorrow's exclusive postseason single game ticket pre-sale before Friday's public on sale. Just be sure to sign up by tonight at mariners.com/mail to lock in your exclusive postseason pre-sale access.
That's just like that's nothing. But I mean, a lot of the places are, and it's like significant water, not just like a little bit, but like if water is going into a second floor house, like that's a lot of fucking water. I mean, like not just 1 foot or 2 foot. Houses are just floating away. Prayers up for everybody in Florida. Bottom of the 6th, 3-1 Mariners. Like I wish I was like super, super rich so I could make a significant difference and help. Because there's going to be so many people that are going to have to start over. Sam Haggerty. Bottom of the 6th, 3-1 Mariners. Sam is batting .256, 5 homers, 20 ribbies. Let's go. I mean, most people got out. You know what kind of makes me concerned too is like also like what about all the animals and other stuff that's out there? You know, elderly animals and all kinds of stuff. There's going to be certain situations where people are going to need help or they're not going to be able to survive. But hopefully we get it to recede and then kind of evaluate and see the aftermath, and hopefully we can get the right people involved to help people get back on their feet. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Air Cheese in the building. Hello, Cheese. Hello, Chisel. Mill beats STL 5-1. Suddenly, the Brewers are a 0.5 game behind the Phillies for the final National League wildcard spot. Tiebreaker goes to Phillies, so Milwaukee needs to finish a game ahead. Air Cheese. How you doing? Now you want it. Now it's like you want to make sure like the Phillies don't get in, and it's just like Padres, Brewers, and you get it done. Someone's going to be left out. No, that's not good. So besides Florida, did it hit anywhere else really hard? It started like what in Cuba? Killed a couple people there. But I assume they're Manuel. Hopefully the casualties aren't some insane amount. Of course you do, especially when it's in reach. You're like, fuck this team. I don't want I love this team. I hate this team. Fuck this team. Oh, fucking closer. Oh, fuck. You know, pulling the pitcher too soon. And then now it's like, okay, well, if it's going to come down to, 3 teams are going to get in and there's 4 available. Well, I mean, fuck it. Well, you just want to be like a game behind and miss shit, or just win a game and get in. And like, if it's in reach where it's like, okay, all we got to do is win a game or 2 and hell, go for it, right? More games to play. Who knows? Magic might happen. End of the 6th, Mariners 3-1.
Every tool has a purpose. You just have to use the right tool for the job. Antibiotics are the right tool to treat certain infections caused by bacteria. They are the wrong tool for viruses, such as colds and flu.
Better though. It's nice to be able to see us not be absolutely horrible. Yesterday was 5 hits with no runs, losing 5-0. And if I'm putting in the do-rag on and the Coolio jersey, I'm not trying to go for 5 hits. Got to score at least something. But that's baseball, though. That is baseball. But I hope everyone is doing well. I know Holly has been under the weather, and some of you guys have been, in good shape, and some of maybe need a little bit of a lift, a little boost. This is a place to do it. We'll be doing food in just a little while, so things are going to be good. Just a couple more innings, then a bunch of food or whatever we want to put up. We will be there soon. The DeLorean is calling. Plenty of room. Hop in.
Zavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at Zavala.com.
That'll get you in a better mood. Yeah, I was looking at some stuff at the card shop today. Look, they got a lot more graded cards now, since the card market is in a big boom right now. So instead of buying cards that are just like out of the packs, a lot of the cards now are graded and sold that way, and it goes for a bigger dollar amount because there's more value when it's graded through the company, and that sustains the value to the stock market, and everything is legit. Through PSA and BGS, Beckett and PSA, those are the ones you can trust. And plus, it's just cool when it's encapsulated and it's not going to get scratched or ruined. You're not going to drop it and ruin your expensive card. Comes with the cool looking case with the grade. But I appreciate you. The goats in the building. But we will get in here soon, do some food and some other things. All right, come on, Coolio. Please come back soon. We got Swanson in. (3-1) Mariners, top of the 7th. Game's almost over. It's going pretty quickly. Nothing too crazy. Mariners actually got some runs, and we just need to win a few more games to get into the playoffs, and then we will end the biggest slump streak in sports history of any team that is playing right now. No team has gone 20, 21 years without making the playoffs at least once in the 4 major sports. All right, come on, Swanson. Let's go, baby. I got you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Popped up. 1 away. Good. Let's go.
Memberships are available to enjoy spectacular views and an incredible all-inclusive food and drink menu. Visit mariners.com/pressclub for some of the best seats in the ballpark for 2023 and All-Star Week. Now, this really is a what blesses one, blesses all situation because with the press box moving a level below us to create the press club, press box has come up to the broadcast wing level on the 200 level here at the ballpark. They built a beautiful new press box. And with the press
3-1 Mariners, top of the seventh, 0-1 count. Cole Calhoun in the box, Swanson on the mound.
Mike, you are so disciplined. You have not been the same guy. I mean, on the road, it has not been easy. It has not been easy at all. I can tell you that. Now, today there were, I believe, peanuts. There were Reese's Pieces and rainbow sprinkles. I think commercial. If there was a jar of say sprinkles, clearly know your personnel. If there was a jar of gummy bears, would you maybe in a 3-game series one time? Yeah, I could trust myself, but I'd have to get it.
Top of the seventh, 3-1 Mariners, Swanson on the mound, Calhoun in the box. It's a cool photo. Good extension. Of course, things to brighten your day. If you been feeling like crap last couple days, want to make sure, you can do certain little things and make, definitely feel better, get in a better mood. That puts anybody in a good mood. How could that not? I could look at that all day. Living their best life. That's what that dog's doing. Full extension, Superman. Big swing and a miss. Swanson. Let's go. And very cool that Aaron Judge made history today. 61 home runs. And if someone would have caught that ball instead of having it go off the wall, that was $1 million ball. 2 guys put their hands down, but it wasn't even close from where it hit. Bounced off the wall. And then a Blue Jay. Frankie Lasagna. Frankie Lasagna is a guy that got the ball. Is that what they're saying? What? Oh, he was the one that almost got it. I think it went down to the Blue Jays player that was down in the bullpen and got it, and then obviously probably gave it to Judge, so they didn't have to give away an autographed jersey or bat or ticket or cleats but $1 million. I mean, it's a big deal. There was almost. It was close. I mean, there was 2 guys there. They said end of the glove. Frankie Lasagna could have been a millionaire if he would have got the ball. Frankie Lasagna. Thank you so much. Boom, bang, bang. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I'm going to have to get your address probably again in probably 2 weeks to 3 weeks. It's gift time, so definitely have to figure something out there, and maybe it'll be something the Chief related, or maybe something Gator related. But I think it's that time. You want to make sure that you show the gratitude of the people that take care of you and the people that support. And I always like to give back. I think Sarah's due for a couple new wrestling T-shirts, or maybe a 700 home run Albert Pujols tribute shirt and a wrestling shirt, something like that. I think it might be that time.
Giving you to over 1,000 destinations faster. Apply for the Alaska Airlines Visa card today.
I have the files named A Munch instead of a bunch. A munch.
Washington's lottery is a proud contributor.
Please make sure Holly isn't sick anymore. Thank you, Corgi, Tommy, and Munchkin, you kitty pigs.
Washington's lottery, when you play all of Washington wins. In fact, over the last 10 years, more than $1.2 billion have been contributed to education. Bottom of the seventh, Mariners leading 3-1.
Thank you. Appreciate you. And then a boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. A donut train as it started. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much. Bang, bang. And then Jameson says, I want to get in there as well. Boom, boom. My dude. Thank you, Jameson. Amazing. Come on, Jared. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very much. What do you want to see, Sarah and Mesa? Two away. Awesome that Judge made history, though. I'm very happy. Definitely want to see Judge and Pujols do the history in the same year. Julio's rookie year, too. I mean, very special year this year for baseball. Some amazing accomplishments. Fouled off. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. He's like, dude, I got the ball, dude. I got the ball, dude. Daps all his friends. Oh, shit's a puppy.
It is interesting hearing the quotes from Aaron Judge. It was been so stoic. Yeah, yes. And the things we've been seeing pop up during our broadcast of Judge saying just what a relief it was to get 61 and time Maris for the all-time American League record. Now a chance to be all alone at the top in American League history. He said all the right things.
Aaron Judge tied with Roger Maris. Sosa 63 cheated. Sosa 64 cheated. McGuire 65 cheated. 66 Sosa cheated. McGuire 70 cheated. Bond 73 in 2001 cheated. So technically, if Aaron Judge hits one more, he is the home run king of all time. As far as in a season. Popped up. Dylan Moore. And then a Jameson, and then a Jameson. Bang, 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 bang. That's my dog. Boom, boom, boom. Appreciate you, Jameson Mesa. Jameson, what do you want to see? What would you like to be provided on the screen? For you or for someone else?
Inflation and so much pride that you can't even get a cup of coffee from the hometown shop on Capitol Hill, even if you could still afford it. The 30 years ago.
I hate when they do these like political commercials that bash one side or the other. Doesn't matter if it's like Democrat, Republican, or independent, but it's like they're just always bashing someone. It's like, I don't want to see that on my fucking TV or computer or phone.
Thousands of cars, 100% online. You can buy, sell, or even trade your
Like,
car.
is that supposed to like entertain people? Like, oh wow, and maybe I should go vote today.
One of our sleek car vending machines. And it's the comfort of a 7-day return policy to make sure it fits your life. Because at Carvana, we take joy in making every customer, well, happy. Carvana. We'll drive you happy.
Oh, indeed, the puppies, indeed. Cute ones too.
Today, we're still the only healthcare system in Washington directly connecting care
Never had one.
medical school and a research powerhouse.
Color combo is cool.
Mariners baseball lottery sports brought to you by Home Street Bank, rated one of America's best.
They look like they have a lot of love to give.
To by Newsweek, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and by UW Medicine, the only health system in Washington that directly connects care to a research and learning powerhouse. UW Medicine, a higher degree of healthcare. Mariners take a 3-1 lead at the top of the eighth.
Come on, Mariners. Top of the eighth. Oh, Munoz. No way. I haven't seen Munoz play in a while. Munoz. Andres Munoz. Ah. Munoz. Munoz. This is my favorite guy. In Los Bomberos. The fireman. He's got the juice. The Hoovy juice. Yeah, this is my favorite mid reliever closer. Yeah, we have about 4 or 5 that we got to go in consecutive order. Oh, you know, it's like boom, 7th inning, 8th inning, 9th inning. You have like, then if they get in a jam, then another guy comes in. But I like Andres Munoz. Let's see what he does today. Hopefully, he can just punch him at 1, 2, 3 in top of the 8th, and then we'll get into some food pictures. Top of the 8th, 3-1 Mariners. Josh Smith in the box, batting .201, 2 home runs, and 16 RBIs. Andres Munoz from Los Bomberos on the mound. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. 3 Dara Hara. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, it's almost about that time. Something special. You know, something like special, like Derek Thomas jersey, or, you know, some type of punter special teams jersey, something special. Something special. Something nice, very nice. You haven't been able to wear your coat yet, I imagine, because it's been too hot, right? So you're not gonna be just sweating. Like, let me wear this chief coat where it's like 85 degrees outside. No, can't be wearing it when it's that hot. It's a cool one. Like I said, like out of all the sport jackets that I've seen, that's one that I would rock. Like it's a fucking really cool look. It's one of the best ones in the starter line. They just did a great job with it. Sometimes simplicity is best. You don't need to have a bunch of extra like dots and like paint splashes, and like they sometimes try to make like merchandise like really over the top. Sometimes simple is better. Like, I can't even get the Buccaneer one because it's got like the puke orange, creamsicle orange. And it's like, if I want to buy a coat, I don't want my starter jacket to be like a puke orange. That's not very ideal. If it was like, colors like your jerseys, like that, pewter and silver, then maybe. Or maybe like a Len Dawson jersey, something special. something special that you'd appreciate, or and maybe instead of that route, maybe some pencils, pens, and paper from an expensive place, and get that, and that'll get you going, for your next thing where you have bigger paper to use and more higher quality pencils and for shading and doing stuff. I mean, I would definitely be down for that too. If you would prefer that over a like a jersey or hoodie or something special on the Chief side or a Gator side. I think it's time to pair up the jacket with something else, something swaggy, to show the love and gratitude for everything that you do for not only me, but everyone in the room. And you definitely are a positive person, one of the most positive people, trying to uplift. And, things are always fun when you're here. Yeah, much more than just the donations. It's who you are and just the connection you have with a bunch of people. It's fun. It's fun when you can find that, and it's genuine. 31 Mariners, top of the 8th. Let's go, Munoz. But you don't own any graded like rookie cards or anything of like Mahomes or Travis Kelce, like nothing that's like autographed from their rookie year, like that's PSA slabbed or rookie card stuff, or like a piece of their jersey inside of a football card that's signed and stuff. Munoz struck him at. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 8th inning.
The Bears clash with the Rangers tomorrow at 6 on Root Sports.
After the evacuation in Afghanistan, I really appreciated Mike Crapo's ability and awareness that he needed to reach out to veterans and increase veteran support, especially to veterans that had served on the global war on terror. Mike Crapo's efforts helping veterans is very personal to me, and I greatly appreciate it. My name is Adriana Lorenz. I served in the United States Navy.
Yeah, but I'll message you, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll decide what is best. I would love to be able to do something extra, to be able to just have that specifically set aside for that, so you don't even have to worry about it out of your own pocket. And then if you want to be able to use that with supplies, and that'll take you to the next level. One less thing to worry about, and especially if we can get some like above and beyond stuff, like stuff that maybe is even above and beyond. So the vintage cards, like an old school graded Len Dawson, that would be cool, to have something like that, because not only would it be a conversation piece, it's going to be worth money. It's going to be valuable. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I just want to make sure I do something special, whatever. Yeah, I know, but it's something. I mean, it's like, birthday and Christmas, it's like, if that's the least, I'm going to make sure I take care of the people that take care of me. It's just bottom line. That's just how it's always going to be for me moving forward forever. It's, I don't take anything for granted. And, it's not just, the donations, it's also who you are and the vibe. And I don't know, maybe things were just meant to happen this way, and it's something where you're able to link with people here, and now you're able to take your art into another level. I mean, that's a pretty amazing thing, especially, if you have the talent and did it back in the day and now you're getting back into it. It's very cool. Yeah, but something special, not the regular thing, like not a card, but like a graded card, not just a jersey, but a special jersey, some kind of memorabilia piece, or not just the regular pencils, but like the really expensive ones that only crazy people buy. Like that would be the ones that I would want to buy, some kind of crazy $40 pencil or something, it's like, I get it. Some of the stuff is the high-end stuff that, it's not just like dollar pencils and stuff. Like it's not like school pencils with the number 2. They have a lot of expensive paper and tools. 3-1 Mariners, bottom of the 8th. But we will talk. And yeah. I mean, as far as, the people that are, supporting, I'm going to always do that. It's the right thing to do. Just because most people may choose to not do that. I mean, everything's a personal choice. That's a good thing. It's a nice way to show some gratitude, and that's what makes it special here compared to like some places you can have a lot of people and sometimes it's a little people. Sometimes you're gonna have toxic people and sometimes you won't. But I mean, if I can protect the vibe as much as we can, I mean, it can be really, really fun, like pretty much every day. I mean, every once in a while we're gonna have certain things that pop up, but I don't know. It's just nice to be able to have genuine people that actually like talk outside of the stream, and then we can like communicate. Some people will visit and hang out, and some people will go to a game together and or go to a wrestling event and stuff, and that's cool. You know what I mean? To build those bonds, because I mean sometimes with way that COVID happened, and some people are going to be working from home, and things have kind of changed, and just because you've known someone for a long time doesn't mean they really know you. It's about not only the amount of time or how long you've known, but it's more about the connection, because you can meet someone and be connected to them in like 6 months to a year, and you can know someone for 20, and that person you've known for 6 months or a year knows you better than the guy or girl that you've known for 20. So that's just all about the connection. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Holly's saving the day. Yeah, or we can do two things. We can do, the top of the line paper and the top of the line pencils, easel or something new that you would normally not buy, to get that nice piece just out of the way, and that'll help further the art. We can do that, and then something maybe Chief related, like memorabilia wise, like 1-in-1 or something. I think that's what I would like to do. So we can kind of go over what would be a cool thing. And I just, anyone that's got some type of talent, like I even told, my buddy Brooks before he started spending money on equipment and stuff for the beats, I told him I would buy him stuff, out of my own money, if like, sound packages and other stuff and like keyboard stuff if needed. Because it's like, if you believe in someone, you want to make sure that you're supporting, especially if you have extra, and you could just spend it on yourself, on food or clothes or something unnecessary, right? Or it can go to something, maybe a better cause. And fouled off. But I appreciate you. A fitty for the Space Kitty. Yeah. But I think it is time. I think it is about that time. Probably within the next 2 weeks, or maybe it might be in 2 days. Maybe. Give you some time to do some research, so that way you can look up to see what the stuff is that is normally not purchased, and then we'll look at that, and then maybe some like memorabilia stuff or something from the Chief store, and then then that would be awesome. A bang, 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 bang. A fitty for the Space Kitty. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Blue Jays losing. Judge hitting number 61. And the Rays lose in 10 innings in Cleveland. So
The further that art. $50 horror. Are you still working on Len? I know you've been sick for the last couple of days, so I imagine that you have not touched your art in a few days since you're under the weather. Unless you're just sort of feeling better and started working on it. But I assume that you've been just trying to get better. A boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bang, bang.
61. The Blue Jays relievers were very leery about handing it over.
Oh, Hari. Thank you so much, Hari.
Major League security.
Appreciate you, Hari.
I can understand that.
3-1, Hari. Bottom of the 8th.
Major League Baseball. So they're holding on to the ball and not
I like this color.
give it up right away. So they
Striking.
credentials. Some identification. So veteran reliever Zach Britton of the Yankees walked over and they gave him the ball. Which I think if you're the Blue Jays, now fair. You guys handle this, right? We don't want to be held responsible.
Three one Mariners, bottom of the 8th, 1-2 count. Runner on first. Mitch Haniga fouled away. Thank you.
Take it to Toronto, and this ball nearly caught by Frankie Lasagna. And
Yeah, but it's something nice, you know, or maybe a place, you know, to go eat somewhere fancy that normally you would not do. You know, sometimes you gotta, you know, go do stuff. You know, you got a busy schedule, but always make time to, you know, me time is always good. I know one thing I'm super excited about is Avatar. When Avatar comes out, that'll be an actual thing that I'll do. Most of the time, it's like you can wait for it to come out later, but I think with that movie, it's going to be the highest grossing movie of all time. And Avatar right now, the old one, number one is number one. This one will probably beat number one. And that's saying a lot. The other, you know, movies like Avengers and Titanic. So it's usually like Marvel stuff that hits like the $1 billion mark or more globally. But I appreciate you and something cool. We'll have to talk and yeah, furthering the art experience or some chief coolness. That would be great. I mean, the visuals, I mean, I'm a big James Cameron guy, and I mean, it just depends on, I mean, he's been working on that even from the first one. He started working on it like in 94, like the starting off the ideas and the processes. And then it came out in what, 2009 or something. So, I mean, he worked on that and the ideas for that for like years before it got put into motion and how long it took and how much money. But you got a masterpiece in Avatar. I mean, there's a reason why I bought some of the toy line, because I knew it was going to be short print and it was only going to be in the stores for like a limited time. And I got some really cool pieces. I got the Jake Sully, you know, figure. I mean, you know, I got the one that's like a G.I. Joe box where, like, you know, when they get inside that machine and the machine, like you put a G.I. Joe inside there and it controls the machine that moves the arms and legs. Like I ended up buying that toy and then like a box set. So yeah, it's a good bond we got here.
like if you're Nolan Ryan's 3,000 strikeout, send that back. Would have been happy. Yeah, exactly.
Haniger gets walked. Let's go. Back-to-back walks for Suarez and Haniger. 3-1 Mariners. No score. Yeah, I can't wait. Avatar, are you kidding me? I don't get worked up about too much stuff. If it's Star Wars or Marvel or DC, something, you know, that is close to my heart, either based on when I was a kid or just being a fan of the series. And oh, boom, 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 boom. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, but it's time for Holly to get something special. Something special. You're always doing so much for not only me, but I can only assume everybody else that's connected to you in your life, you know. Sometimes Holly needs to come first and have a nice gift. Carlos Santana, 0 for 3, RBI ground out, 3-1 Mariners, bottom of the 8th, runners on first and second, 0-1 count. Barlow on the mound, 21 pitches in. And, I mean, we got a nice family atmosphere here. And, yeah, you just want to make sure that, sometimes you get something cool, something special, something unique, because I'm always like looking at the antique stuff. I'm always looking at the stuff that's like oddball and rare and whatnot. So unusual is cool. It doesn't have to be like everybody else, having those unique items. Sometimes we have to go here and we have to, be able to find those cool items when we go back in the DeLorean. $20 holla. Appreciate you. Bang, 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 bang.
This isn't exactly a milestone, but it is something involving a Hall of Fame player. Tony Gwynn didn't hit a lot of home runs. The former Mariner reliever Joe Bucknell gave up Gwynn's final home run of his career.
Yeah, if you're feeling not too well, thank you, Space Kitty. How long ago was this? Probably a long time ago, because dog is a dum dum. Big dono train. Hari started the dono train. Then Jameson and Sarah, they hopped on into the DeLorean. The Space Kitty, always taking care of dog. Definitely. Something very special in the next couple weeks is headed to your address. Like something really cool, like something that like I would buy personally for myself, like that level. Yeah, boom. I mean, why wouldn't you want to be able to recognize the big heart? And it's just awesome to be able to see the interaction with the others. Cheers to you, and I appreciate you. Boom, the kitty, the $52 dono on the cash app. Bang, 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 bang. Space Kitty, $52 dono on the cash app, baby. $52. Thank you so much. So the Chiefs and the Buccaneers are playing. If we get the hurricane and everything, and it has to go to Minnesota, if I lose, I'm not going to be mad. I mean, I want the Chiefs to have success. If I could have any team in the Super Bowl, I mean, I kind of would prefer the Chiefs over the Bills, honestly. Like, I know everyone's on this like Bills bandwagon thing, and everyone loves them and all, but I enjoy watching the Chiefs more than the Bills. Do I respect the Bills? Hell yeah, I do. I know they're the biggest threat to the Chiefs. But I haven't really hopped off everything that's there with Bieniemy and Reed and Mahomes and Kelsey. It's like everything is so great, and it's like trend setting, over there. Everyone loves to hop on like the popular thing. But I think you can't forget about greatness. And when you still have Bieniemy and Reed and Kelsey and Mahomes, I mean, I still prefer that. I mean, Bill's defense is getting banged up right now too. So the wiggle room, obviously Miami beat Buffalo, and there might be some surprise teams that like Miami and the Eagles that make it to the NFC AFC championship game. It's possible, but some greatness there. And they didn't drop off significantly without Tyreek, and that's due to great coaching and obviously having a Mahomes, arguably the best quarterback in the league, based off age and potential and future. It's no longer Rodgers and Russell Wilson are in that category now. It's more Josh Allen and Herbert and Burrow, and now you're seeing Lamar with some MVP football. The kitty Riri banging the crap out of the garbage bags. I mean, everyone, they got so much personality. Paisley was trying to eat a swimsuit top, and she likes this one specific swimsuit top. I go in there, and she's like doing that. Like I know, or she'll hide because she knows that she did something wrong. Paisley, and then I didn't do anything, and then I see this. Like the pad part, like that's inside of like a swimsuit. It's like one of them is like ripped out, so there's like a pad missing in one, and I was like, oh, yeah, well, That's why you got to really make sure you're keeping track of stuff on the ground. And speaking of, here comes Mrs. Guilty. Oh, hello, Paisley. Oh, hello. Hi.
First pitch on the ground. 1 out.
Top of the ninth.
Here comes Adolis Garcia.
It's okay, Paisley. Still no score, huh? Yeah, I'm ready to get into some like food stuff, and we'll see what we decide to do. I'll spend some time with Paisley, but definitely we'll stay on here for probably a minimum of 4 hours. We're at the 2 hour and 37-minute mark, so I guess it just depends on how everyone is feeling. But yeah, Holly, if you're feeling not too well, stay or whenever you feel. And hopefully you feel better. Hopefully it's not COVID. Hopefully it's just like a little minor like cold or something. Want a speedy recovery. Yeah, does Bandit hang out with David Blaine? Oh, he's upstairs. Hanging out with Dad? Oh, it's always fun. It is always fun.
First pitch that has not been a strike from Seawall. Staying with the fastball, that was a slider. It's down with it. It's about a 50-50 split fastball slider.
Let's go, Mariners. Finally. There we go. And we won. Three games to make the playoffs. That's a magic number with like 8 to go. Guess what? Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Woo! Yay. Much better with a win than a loss. 5-0 yesterday. Only 5 hits. No Julio, but he will be back. Where do we want to go here? We can go anywhere. I know some people's timetable might be shorter than others. Where do we want to go with pictures and whatnot? Do we want to go to food? Do we want to go animals? Whatever you guys want, I'll take care of you. You just let me know, because otherwise, it's going to be 185 Julio pictures, and I can do that later. But it comes up when we do a stream and when Julio is back. Got some cool new ones though. I really like this one. And this one's cool. After like a home run. And they are going to have limited jerseys available to purchase in Seattle just for like a 3-hour period. But it'd be nice to try to get something, but I honestly would rather get something for a friend than sometimes, you can buy stuff for yourself anytime. But where are we going?
Well, in his with 2 strikes, you also had success off of Perez earlier in the year. How much did that familiarity or that history play into tonight?
I mean,
I got AEW to turn on.
from the south away, and I was ready for him. I know him, he's one of my best friends, and he's a really nice guy. He's again, man, he got a really good GM, obviously, and I saw.
Yeah, Hari can choose.
Well, and he faced the minimum in 5 of 7 innings pitched, and given the outcome from last night, was there pressure to score runs early in this one?
I mean, it's not personal. We came here to do our best. We've been playing really good baseball. Obviously, we don't have results, but we play day by day, and for more important, we
Tell him, Suarez.
we play for the fans, all the support they put on, and we just play to make Seattle fans proud. So that's why we came here to every day play hard.
I know they're going to give you a cheer for that, but I want to ask one more question. The schedule was changed today. It was designed to help everybody relax. What was the effect?
I mean, we don't think of right now. We don't think about all these teams. We just think about us coming here day by day, play hard every day, win the games, and all the results. To be honest, it's not for us. We don't even think about it. We just think about us coming here, play hard, and give it a W. Every time we come here, give it a W to the Seattle fans.
Right.
Tell him, Suarez.
We'll talk about the results. We'll let the fans give you a cheer on the way out. Night tonight for Chino Suarez, the 4th this season, the 2nd against the Rangers and Martin Perez. Brad.
Jim, I didn't realize they were good friends.
They're both from Venezuela. Yeah.
Hitting on his friend there, 3 hits against him. Once you step in the lines, right? It's all that friendship stuff goes away. But the Mariners take care of this one. They get 3-1 to even the set. Magic number again down to 3. That is fantastic. That's how you celebrate the final out.
Yeah, magic number is 3. I think we're going to do it just because the Orioles have a tough schedule, and I think we are kind of turning the corner now. Like, we're getting closer and closer for Coolio coming back. We just need to be able to take care of business. But I think, we got to get into our inner Bruce Lee and make it happen. Be Walter. Yeah, well, we'll go wherever you guys want to go. Let me know, and I can start making room here, and we can go down any path. Usually the streams will be 4 hours, 4 or 5, but we can just play everything by ear, and you let me know where you want to go.
It's all you want in a phone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it out and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a. For under $1,295 per month, persons age 61 plus can live at New Haven. Shop's wonderful senior living community in North Seattle near Bitter Lake. Spacious and affordable 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. Your furry friends.
Let's go, baby.
Say goodbye to high fuel costs when you become part of Shad's resident electric vehicle program. Call now to schedule a personalized tour.
Live well and within your budget at Shad.
Time for AEW Dynamite.
100% all white meat spicy chicken strips are back. Look at them sitting there. Just sitting there. Can't believe we hired a director for this. Spicy chicken strips starting at $5.49 are back at Jack in the Box.
Josh Smith on in the second inning, but not for long. Trying to seal Curtis out. Nice tag, or nice throw down. Dylan Moore with the tag. He is out. I didn't realize the Rangers lead all of baseball in so many.
Kirby. Good job, bro. Found a way. And time for some AEW, baby. No score in the Dodger game. Yeah, where do you want to go, Holly? What avenue do we want to go? Do we want to go look at like rockers? Do we want to go look at like influential people since Coolio died? Maybe do some kind of tribute to music because we both like music. Lots of people love music. It's a good way for self-expression, just like art. Maybe a couple Coolios, and they can go down a path of maybe rock or influential people, pop. Bazinga. All Elite Wrestling.
Starts now on TBS.
Light the fuse. Yes. It's like that one time in my life where I feel everything is right. Let's go. It's Wednesday. You know what that means.
Champion last Wednesday night at Grand Slam. In addition to World Tag Team Championships down America, and a lot going on, including Taz, to start out a celebration.
Dun, 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 dun. A Jericho.
Without a doubt, it's only a massive celebration about to go down. Here comes the Ocho.
Jericho.
8 world championships in his career. And now, the
Run away.
champion.
Friggin' Jericho.
World Championship of Chris Jericho will be on the line later tonight in our main event. He will face the former Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito, a man that has never lost a championship match in the city of Philadelphia. We'll have more on that later.
Become.
Lisa Jones.
Best theme song in wrestling. Jericho. Hands down. When people are singing it like word for word and it's like thousands of people that are doing it, no other person is over like that with a theme song. It's very rare. And he did it with his own band with Fozzy. That shows how much of a legend Jericho is. What a fucking G, man. Judas in my mind.
Yes, stand in the shop. Well, I gotta give it to him. They really did. The Rock really tied the rope together. AEW Galaxy! Appreciate us! Hey, if there's one thing that all of us know about this town, is that Philadelphia is the city of losers! Hey, we know you guys are used to celebrating championships here, but don't worry, because the Jericho Appreciation Society is here tonight to give you that gift. So stand up, everybody out your seat, and join us as we celebrate the Ocho! And what a celebration we have for you tonight!
Should we go into food? Where do we want to go? I'll let you guys decide.
Now, Luigi, Daddy Magic loves a little bit of pizza. What kind of pizza did you make for the boys tonight? I made a best of pizza from New York City. That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I got him in fantasy. I mean, I got him and Nick Chubb. I got the number 1 and number 2 rated running back. I mean, I don't think many people thought that maybe Chubb and Saquon would be leading the league, but I picked those guys for a reason, and it's working for me so far. But it's a long season. A lot of people get hurt throughout a season. Football is very violent. You know, guys will get hurt.
You do get the greatest Ring of Honor World Champion of all time. That's right. The Ocho, Chris Jericho.
You guys want pizza? You can't have any. What you can have is the most important Ring of Honor champion in history, the Ocho, Chris Jericho. Everyone knows I'm the most honorable man in AEW, and now it's official. I'm also the most viewed Ring of Honor champion. In just 1 week, more people have seen me with this belt than all other Ring of Honor champions put together, because no one knows about Ring of Honor. But you're about to, because I'm going to change the way Ring of Honor is remembered. This is the era of Ring of Jericho. And I'm going to start tonight by having my first title defense against one of the greatest pro wrestlers in the world today, former Ring of Honor champion, Bandito. He never got the rematch for this championship that he deserves. I'm going to give it to him tonight. Trust me, the man is going to blow your mind. But trust me, once again, he is a pro wrestler. And like I always say, sports entertainers beat pro wrestlers every single time. And speaking of sports entertainers, ROH Pure Champion, Danny Garcia. Now I know we've had
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. The crowd participation, that's the type of shit I look forward to in life. You know what I mean? Being a part of something like that where you're in 50,000, stadium capacity, like for Autzen, and feeling that vibe of every single person rooting for the same thing as you, or, being in a vibe like a wrestling vibe. And fans are very, very passionate, Anyone knows that. Football and wrestling fans are some of the most passionate on planet fucking Earth.
That is the look of the best technical sports entertainer of all time right here. They trying to embarrass him? What?
It seemed like Garcia maybe had come around a little bit, but
I don't blame him. Oh, there goes the old guy's on.
this is enough. Chris, this is enough. This isn't me. This is never what I envisioned myself doing when I wanted to get into this business. And I tolerated it for a little bit, but I think I finally had enough. And now I want to tell you something that I've been needing to get off my chest.
Yeah, but they don't sing Moxley stuff. Like if you're going to compare, the Y2J, the equivalent will be like Seth Rollins, where they're doing the, oh, when they're chanting along. Like when you're getting crowd participation, that's when you're over. But I do love Moxley, but, the Dirty Deed suits him a lot better than the new one, the one he had in WWE or with the Shield.
I really want you to think about this. This is a crossroads for you. Make the right decision. You can be bigger than your wildest dreams.
wrong decision, and I'm going to have to take you out. I'm going to ask you this once. I don't want you to answer properly. Are you a sports entertainer? Or are you a pro wrestler?
Oh, Daniel Bryan? Bryan Danielson?
Who's coming out now?
American Dragons, Ryan Danielson with microphone in hand.
Bryan Danielson is over just a little bit. They love him. This is cool. It's like the underdog story, but for a guy that's a smaller guy, I mean, you know, they give him love if he was like a 6'5" to 7 foot guy. You know, it's all about the skill set and obviously great mic skills.
I was interrupted here by Danielson. Jericho looks a little ticked, and I don't blame him.
Bryan Danielson, the man that Daniel Garcia said is his favorite professional wrestler.
Chris, it seems to me like you're trying to tell Daniel Garcia what you think he should be. You know, Garcia, listen, I have an infinite amount of respect for you. You're a grown man. You can do whatever you want. If you want to stay with the Jericho Appreciation Society, you can stay with them. If you want to come to the Blackpool Combat Club, you can come with us. If you want to train with them, if you want to train with us, if you want to team with them, if you want to team with us, Danielson, shut your mouth! I am sick of you trying to poach my guy. Daniel Garcia belongs to me.
Oh, really? Wow.
Garcia does what I tell him to do. Chris, let's get one thing straight right now. I don't belong to you, and I don't gotta do nothing that you tell me to do. But let's not get too serious. We're supposed to be entertaining right now, right? You want some sports entertainment? Hey, what if I picked up this pizza and I threw it on the ground? Would that be entertaining? What if I woke up Luigi Primo and started tossing pizza dough with them? Would that be entertaining? Justin Roberts, what if we were a tag team? That would be pretty entertaining, right? You guys think that would be entertaining? Do you guys think it would be entertaining if I was in a tag team with Bryan Danielson?
Let's go.
You want to know what I think would be entertaining? If me and Bryan teamed up against your little bro, Sammy Guevara, and Chris Jericho. We are sick of your crap! For 1 year, when you had nothing, you had nobody, the two of us had your back, isn't that right? And now you want to spin our face and turn our back on us for this piece of crap right here. I had to put right now? Wait. Do you want to punch me right now? Right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? Well, I've actually got some good news. I was told that I can come out here and have a match with anybody who wants to fight me. Now, you just said that you wanted to fight me. So, why don't we do the entertainer, Daddy Magic, versus the heart of professional wrestling, Bryan Danielson. And why don't we do it right here, right now?
Well, that is huge. Wow. Yeah, big time impromptu match. Run your live on Dynamite, guys. And
Big time challenge there.
yeah, Bryan Danielson ready to fight. You can see we are joined at the Regal. And while we have a moment, we want to say that our thoughts are with everybody affected by Hurricane Ian. We hope we can provide you with a couple of hours of entertainment here tonight. And Tony Schiavone, we have a tremendous broadcast here tonight lined up for Dynamite. We have for a limited
Dynamite's been decent to start off.
against three-time IWGP U.S. champ Juice Robinson. And we will hear from the loathsome
MJF.
here tonight live. Also, Tony Storm will defend the interim women's world championship against the Professor Serena Deeb. And the newest acquisition of AEW, Soraya, will speak for the first time live tonight. Ricky Starks coming up his big win on Rampage will be in action here tonight at Caliber. And our main event, the Ring of Honor World Championship match, the Ocho, Chris Jericho takes on former world champion Bandito. And for fans that may not be familiar with one of the best luchadors in the world today, we will learn more about Bandito later on tonight.
Well, here we go. This thing's going to happen, guys, right now. Regal, you got to be into this here, Dave. So just say, let's go. Let's do it right now. Yeah.
That's what we do. We fight.
Yes, sir. That love is where we go. Okay.
There we go. The music man's off his nuts. He's off his nuts.
He's off his rocker, man.
Yes. How in the mask, you lovely molten. Oh, look at you, you Rice Krispie treat you. You can snap, crackle, and pop me anytime you want, sweetheart. Oh, you want to switch seats? Yes, Mr. Schiavone, it's nice to see you. Good to see you.
There we go. Right now, Danielson, he's looking at Daddy Magic as a Rice Krispie treat, ready to take him out.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Menard and Bryan Danielson going at it. Menard in the corner, laying down right hands on the forehead of Bryan Danielson. That's what you got to do, guys. You got to take the fight right to Bryan Danielson. Yes, you've got to. So you can't blame the lad. It's all.
Well, I mean, in defense of
Wow, still, huh?
there was no time to prepare for anything here. Neither man knew they were going to face each other at this moment.
Lord Regal Bryan Danielson always ready to fight. Always ready and always capable.
You see right here now, Daddy Magic, he's got to avoid getting locked in any kind of hold right here from someone like Danielson.
Danielson comes off the rope, shoulder tackle, takes Daddy Magic off his feet, arm drag, but Danielson.
You know what snack is like really underrated that I haven't had for years, and then I bought a box. Like, you know how you can get like Oreo cookies and you can get like Chips Ahoy, or you can get like Triscuit or like different types of crackers and whatnot. I haven't had Nutter Butter, like the peanut butter cookies in the red package, like in years. And I'll tell you what, when you haven't had those in years and you have them, oh my God, like you can drink them with milk or just by itself. And it was crazy. It's crazy when you don't have something for a long time and then you get it and you're like, oh wow, now I'm going to start buying them on a regular basis for sure. Oh, so good. Like you can dip them in milk like you do with an Oreo. Most people don't do that, but that's something that's kind of a trick. You know, I mean, you can just eat the cookie by itself and whatnot, but it's so good. The cracker part is the best part. I think like the peanut butter tastes good, but essentially like the cracker is really what makes, I think, that Nutter Butter candy, cookie taste so good. Just perfect. So I'd rather have that than like Oreo or Chips Ahoy.
Get help. There's nothing wrong with
So we can pretty much end the stream at, any point, whatever you guys feel like. I'm just kind of going down the rabbit hole, watching a little bit of AEW, and we can do some food. And, if we want to end it earlier and end it like at the 3 hour and 30-minute mark in 24 minutes, we can do that. And, and I can spend some more time with Paisley, or we can go to the 4 hour mark or 5 hour mark. I mean, I guess it just depends on how many people are in the room and the vibe or whatever, but I'll let you guys kind of dictate where we go. But yeah, definitely go a minimum of 24 more minutes to the 3 hour and 30-minute mark. But I mean, I'd probably want to go 4. But like I said, it just depends on what people's schedules are. And if we have a little bit, shorter of a stream, I mean, obviously Holly made sure, as well as Sarah and a few others and Jameson, that we got to an amazing number already. I know she hasn't been feeling too good, as well as the goats, baby. But I'll let you guys kind of decide. All right, that sounds good. What do you want to see here in this last little spot here? Take advantage, sometimes if we can have a shorter stream, and we'll see what happens. I mean, tomorrow we got Thursday night football, so we know we're going to go longer tomorrow. So maybe to do a little bit, we can go 3 hours and 30 minutes, 4 hours, something less. And then I'll give you more time to spend time with your dog. I can spend some time with Paisley, and then eat a little bit, watch some AEW, and then I'll read a bunch. You'll read a bunch, and then we'll go in tomorrow for Thursday night football, and we'll have an awesome show. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And we got some, good matchups, obviously, coming up this weekend as well. So that'll be fun. Maybe we can see Aaron Judge make history tomorrow. But Buccaneers, Chiefs, fucking sweet. Dolphins, Bengals tomorrow. Awesome. Chiefs, Buccaneers, awesome. Vikings, Saints with their history, awesome. Browns, Falcons, Commanders and Cowboys will be a little intriguing. Seahawks, Lions is a good matchup. Titans, Colts, rivalry. Bears, Giants, nobody cares. Jags and Eagles, we want to see if the Jags can go on the road and beat the Eagles. Could you imagine if the Jags beat the Eagles? Maybe the Jags are one of the better teams in the NFL. Maybe Dougie P is better than we're giving him credit for. Jets, Steelers, Bills, Ravens, good matchup there with Lamar. He's been playing like an MVP, just like, oh boy, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Those guys have been playing the best. Chargers, Texans. Hopefully Herbert will be okay. Cardinals, Panthers. Kyler going against Baker. Patriots, Packers. No Mac Jones, though. Broncos, Raiders. Raiders trying to get their first win. And then Monday night, Rams and Niners. So Dolphins, Bengals. That's a cool matchup. Now the Dolphins are good, even if Tua's a little bit banged up. And even though the Bengals started off slow, I mean, Burrow, Jamar Chase, I mean, that's a fire matchup. I mean, that's like a matchup that people like, if you play fantasy or even if you don't, that's like a kind of an upbeat matchup. Dolphins are kind of upbeat. Bengals are upbeat. Like, it's not going to be boring. And we get to see the special uniforms from the Cincinnati Bengals. That's what I'm most excited to see. The white helmets and jersey.
Wipes out Menard on the floor. Now Cool Hand Ange is trying to pull, but he does pull Menard out of the way. Danielson, big mistake here. Remember Danielson a couple weeks ago aggravated that ankle.
I'm almost done, Paisley.
I think that was the Yandbag reason. I thought maybe the left knee caught the side. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Holly saved the day, and like I said, with just a couple of us in here, we can just do our own thing. There's other streams probably, or other stuff you want to read, or things you want to listen to music-wise, other places to go, other channels, stuff to do. Or if you have laundry or other stuff that you want to do, play with your dog, and then and then everyone can do their thing, and then we'll meet back up tomorrow for Thursday night, and we'll be good. So. All right, so we got 19 minutes to go. So I'll do whatever you guys want. You guys want me just to throw up Colts and Titan photos? I can just do that. I mean, I don't really care what we do. Or we can do food or whatever you guys want. We can do burgers. We can do whatever you guys want.
Gentlemen, thank you, and I will see you later. Yeah, wait, Rich. Looking forward to that, but Brian Danielson kicking off Dynamite here tonight with an impromptu match and a victory in our opening contest. Great ovation here in Philadelphia for the American Dragon. Well deserved. What a pro. What an athlete is Calvert. He's a man's man, Danielson. What an athlete and what a night of action we have coming your way. Jon Moxley will face Juice Robinson of New Japan Pro Wrestling and AEW World Championship Eliminator match. Juice Robinson is one of only two men to have scored 2 victories on Jon Moxley since his arrival here in All Elite Wrestling. This past Wednesday on Dynamite and AEW Grand Slam, Jon Moxley became the AEW
RC toys. Okay, cool. Let's do it. See if I can find some cool like RC car stuff like outside, like on a jump or something, or on a beach. I always wanted one. I've seen ones that are like gas powered. I've seen friends that have high end ones, and they can get damaged, but some of them are like super cool. Yeah, we're not talking like a $10 toy. Like some of these will go for like $500. Sometimes they're like $1,000. There's like gas that goes in. You can get like shocks and struts and like different upgrades with lights and everything, and they're neat. I mean, I still have my game, Artsy Pro-Am, on my Nintendo, and that's one of my favorite games for Nintendo. It's just really hard, but it's super fun. RC Pro-Am, one of the best games Nintendo made. Super tough, though. Super hard. All right, MJF is coming up next. So we're going from pulled pork sandwich to RC car. Oh, that looks dope. So it's on the sand. It's kicking the sand back. It's got some really beefed up tires. It's got a gray kind of body kit on it with a little wing on the back. Rush or Rusty or something on the left. And it's got a really cool like gray white color scheme with a little red splashed in with some flames. And it's got the shocks and the struts. I mean, it's an expensive one. It looks awesome. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, happy early birthday. Yeah, so when that happens, yeah, we'll get you some shirts and stuff. We'll do that for a little celebration of the birthday, as well as just appreciation of just the daily grind and the duties of the lead mod. So yeah, we'll get you the 2 or 3 shirts. We'll get something cool, maybe Pujols and maybe Moxley and Brian Danielson, something like that. So you can get a little Cardinals, couple wrestling stuff. We'll figure something out. Or you can, like, I'll send you a certain amount, and then you can decide based on style, and if they have your proper size, and if you see a different style that you might like more. I mean, I imagine the pool hole stuff, they're going to come out with different variations, and I imagine that there's quite a few options for wrestling shirts, for wrestlers and stuff. So yeah, on the WWE shop side or AEW. So yeah, we'll definitely take care of you and we'll do that too. So
Helps Oregonians get ahead. We want proven results, not cheap slogans. As your congresswoman, I will do exactly what I did as mayor. Increase transparency, balance budgets, and more opportunities for our kids.
I'm Lori Chavez-Dreamer, and I approve this message because we need real tested leadership in Congress.
oh, this is kind of cool. Well, that's a cool photo. I always kind of wanted a quad, so living out here in Oregon and get like a Banshee with chrome swing arm, chrome piping, chrome everything upgraded. That's going to cost, like $5 to $10,000. It's like if you have rich people money, but to be able to ride that around, we have a lot of dunes and stuff here in Oregon. So there's like specific places where you can actually have a lot of fun designed to ride sand rail or a quad. Maybe one day Orion will have a quad or a boat or something or a jet ski, snowmobile or something, snow machine. Dude, this would be cool to like actually have like a little course set up and you can mob around with your RC cars and stuff. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, we're around similar age, so that's why we have a lot. And then Jameson's right around our age as well. All of us are very similar in age. Oh, we got 12 minutes. I'll take care of you guys. I'll just throw up some photos of Colts and Titans. Get some NFL on here. Did they already give out the awards for MVP stuff or Rookie of the Year stuff already? I know one outlet gave Coolio the Rookie of the Year, but I mean, there's going to be many different, Associated Press and a lot of, however they want to divvy out the awards and who's the most prestigious award giver. Let's go a little Michael Pittman action. And then we got Malik Willis. And then Jonathan Taylor. And then nice little Derrick Henry. We'll get some baseball players up here for you guys as well.
Hey, speaking of embarrassing, hi, Tony Schiavone. How's that body of yours holding up after last week, you fat old prick? You're not gonna do a damn thing because you're a low-down coward, just like everybody in this podunk arena. Except you, Wheeler, I'll give you credit, you're no coward. We practically grew up in this sport together. I have been wrestling you up and down North America.
They got a Nolan Arenado and a Ronald Cunha.
You're one of the best wrestlers in the world. However, you made a big mistake when you decided to go toe-to-toe.
Well, Julio's getting one of the awards. Julio's Rookie of the Year. I don't think you can deny that, even though he's gotten hurt at this point. But
Oh, yeah, Daddy had to spank you some. You know, I found it Rich Philly. I'm holding the microphone. I find it interesting you claim I don't care about this company, and yet here you are taking up a lot of
I'll give you a Dansby Swanson,
from the biggest draw in AEW.
and then we'll go Goldie.
And to make matters worse, you're doing it by talking into a microphone. You, Wheeler Yuta, the guy who's got about as much as charisma as Joe Frazier present day. By the way, Joe Frazier's dead. Speaking of dead, let's talk about the fact that the Phillies are dead in the water and are never going to win a World Series ever again. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Wheeler. There's more of that local sports team talk. It's almost like I don't give a... It's almost like at 26 years of age, I don't have to care because I make more money than everyone in this bum town. I make more money than you watching at home. I'm a multi-millionaire at 26 because... Maxwell, let's get one thing very, very clear. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your mixtures. I don't care about your scarf. If you don't want to fight me in this ring, I will leave you in a pool of blood on Broad Street.
A little Griffey. You know, I got to sprinkle in some Griffey for myself.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is a great wrestling town. A lot of ECW memories from Philadelphia. Some of the best matches I've ever seen.
Hold on a second. Not so fast, Wheelsy. Not so fast. Open Austin go part of a firm, which MJF has on retainer. Wheeler, I don't do brawls, but if you want to professionally wrestle, I'm game for that. So you want to wrestle me tonight in Philadelphia? Huh? Do people want to see us go? No. All right. I'll see you in the ring next week in WDC. But until then, remember this.
I know, that's awesome. You know how much I love Macho Man. That's my favorite of all time. Athlete. Could have played professional baseball, but thank God he ended up going and doing the wrestling thing.
I'm going to watch John Moxley be an absolutely horrible wrestler, and I just might cash my check in on the Blackpool Cuckold Club. Until then, sayonara. Tell the people my catchphrase. MJF is better than you, and you know it.
Love me some MJF. Wrestling is so much better when MJF is involved. He's the best promo guy. I mean, he literally can do a promo, and it's just as exciting as like the best match. That's when you know you got someone that's over too. Ooh, Moxley and Juice Robinson. Okay. I love Mox. Bryan Danielson and Mox wrestling are like just as good as Kenny Omega and Young Bucks or Lucha Bros. Like there's certain people and it's must see TV when they're on. I like FTR a lot too. Big on FTR. This might be the most underrated tag team like ever. You know what I'm saying? Like even when they have the straps and everything, I don't know if people really give them the proper respect. Like they came from where they were just shit on, shaving each other's backs, and the Usos. That was like the storyline, and then they go to AEW and get gold, and then WWE tries to crawl and get them to come back. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to come back. You threw me out like trash, and then now you see that I have more potential of not only gold, but even if they didn't have the gold, they're doing their thing. So, Juice is nice. See, I learned something new today. I can always count on the Northwest Sports Fanatics. We're going to teach people, and also you guys will teach me. Love me some FTR. When the hell are we going to get Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks? Moxley coming out. The John Moxley. John Moxley. 59-5-1 record. Wild thing. First time, 3-time AEW champ. They want a lighter schedule. He wants to spend time with his daughter. I saw that he was making her mow the lawn and trim the edges and stuff. He loves his daughter. I follow him on Twitter. I like him a lot too because when he does promos, he's real. Thank you, Jameson. Appreciate you putting out the tweet there. Let's see. I imagine it was Eagles, John, Jameson, and Sarah. Appreciate you guys. Now we're about to get Moxley on the screen here. Well, I appreciate you guys very, very much. Sometimes having a little bit shorter of a stream is nice. Holly came through like a champion, and I messaged her already on Twitter, and just to say thank you. I imagine she's not feeling too well and probably going to get some rest and whatnot. But while she was in here, definitely dropped the hammer multiple times to make sure that we had a better stream than yesterday. And I appreciate that tremendously. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I love you and I appreciate you. And we'll be back soon. So like I said, tomorrow will be Thursday night football with the Dolphins and the Bengals to get to see those amazing Bengal white helmets and the white jersey tops. So that'll be sweet. And like I said, I appreciate you guys tremendously. Normally I'll go 4 hours, 5 hours, but when it's slow and we'll just, we can always end it early. We're going to do 5 or 6 hours tomorrow anyways. So we'll go down that avenue then. So I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your donations and support. Jameis and Sarah and the rest of the people, Holly and everyone else that came through to show the love. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for the Dolphins and the Bengals. Gang.